What's up, interweb? Interweb, this is the Xbox, best Xbox motherfucking podcast exists on Saturday nights. Xbox Day One podcast. You know me, Livewire, flipping. I'll be here in a minute. Livewire, you might got to take over for about 5 minutes because my cinnamon rolls is coming in this motherfucker. So
Okay.
let me wait. I can't see exactly where his ass at. Let's see. Yeah, I can. Let me see. He on Prairie. Well, where's his ass at? Yeah, he coming down Prairie. So, what's up with you, Spotty? What's up with everybody, man? This, like I said, we the motherfucking unfiltered Xbox podcast that you gonna exist. We ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. We don't got no, you ain't got to worry about no sponsorships, no memberships, none of that bullshit. We don't give a fuck. We just some gamers that like to talk about gaming, and we just gonna keep it raw and uncut. We ain't gonna be dabbing around the bush. I may hurt that person's feelings or I don't. We don't give a fuck. We don't have no feelings.
Yeah, word.
I know I ain't got none. You know what? I got
uh,
a concert tonight.
yeah, it feel like that.
Yeah. But man, we just in here, man, playing play game. I'm trying to get back, man. I had a long ass week at the office. I got another long week, but then I'm off for another 7 days after that. Might make it 8. Cause I've been in office for the last month, getting my ass whooped. So, like I said, I came home. I only did crash up because I had a night little. It wasn't Thursday. It wasn't that hard. I only gave y'all a good 30 minutes out of me because I was burnt. I fucked around and ate something, threw on something. Shit. Next thing later, shit, I was gone.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
I was knocked the fuck out. But like I said, I get my Maddens in. I usually get my Madden and my Halos in. I get 2 games of Madden and 2 games of Halo in at least. I try to do that shit. But what's up with you, Zinc in the house? Def Mobile's in the building. Sick is in the building. Spotty, I don't even know what we don't gonna get you nothing. You always hear shit. You always hear. But man, yeah, like I said, I just been sitting back, man, talking shit to the ponies. Mad at me. I think I'm one of their top hating motherfuckers right now. See, that's what's going on.
Oh man, what they doing now, Bone?
Cause they get mad because I be making a little AI shit about Xbox and shit. They get mad.
Hold on, I'm getting on a podcast. Hold on.
Yeah,
Oh man, you pissing people off, man. You
I
making
don't be giving a
enemies,
fuck,
man.
man. I think this dude might be at my house already.
Mm. You supposed to be playing nice, my nigga.
Oh man, nigga, fuck nice. Man, enemy of the state. I ain't got no time to pay no nice with them motherfuckers. All right, come on. All right, hang on, y'all take over. I'm finna go grab my cinnamon rolls, my gourmet cinnamon rolls. I paid $30 for it.
All right, that's word. Yo, you flip up in here. Yeah, his crazy ass up in here.
I'm in here. I'm in here. No, we just in a
Yo,
party. I was in this party getting on Stu. Stu, Stu, you know how Stu be trying to change the shit because he don't want to be wrong. I'm sitting up there telling Stu what's good, everybody. Stu, we was talking about GTA and he talking about it's going to be free after a year online and all that shit. And I like, just Stu, don't say that because it was one time we was in a party and we was talking about all the crazy shit that's going on and what was going to happen. He was saying that it was going to affect black people more because the younger generation had never been through this type of thing. And I said, no, it's not. It's going to affect white people because white people are the one that beneficial of all the shit that's going on that they had came up with. Now he trying to cheat it around and saying that he said like Stu, I don't want to hear that shit. Like, stop it. You do that shit all the time. When you wrong, you don't know how to take that fucking L. Like, stop that. I don't want to hear that crazy shit. Like, stop it.
Yeah.
Don't come telling me in my face. I remember that shit real good when that shit was going on. Cause I was outside and I was driving, and me and Cypher, I was talking about, like, you see them poor people. I like, I'm not giving a poor white person shit. Fuck them. I like, fuck that. They got the opportunity to pour themselves out the gutter for them being poor faster than a black person. They got that opportunity, that white privilege shit. I remember the whole shit, and this motherfucker like, no. Which, I ain't trying to hear that shit. Stu, stop it. I'm talking.
I mean,
What happened, gang?
it's a different situation because you have people, like, you gotta understand, like, imagine if you were sold an American dream, right? And your American dream is all you have to do is graduate high school and get a good job, work hard, and you can have everything you want in your American dream. You can send your kids to school. Not saying it will be as easy for you as it will be for other people, but you just know if you follow these steps, then you will be able to achieve what you want. You go to college, oh, even better. You'll have a better chance of obtaining that American dream that you want versus someone who just decides not to go to college or doesn't have an actual trade skill like plumbing or whatever. But if you are fortunate enough to have the foresight to get into a trade, do plumbing, construction, whatever, you can make an even better living, than most that don't have a degree. So, with that being said, they were told that was something that was obtainable. You don't have to go to school. And then in the recent, I'd say this past generation, so the past 10 so years, all these podcasts came out, all these pieces with all these incels constantly complaining about women, constantly talking about education is a scam. Minorities, especially black people, they don't really have that option to be like, all right, I'm not going to go to school and learn anything type thing and think that I'm going to have a good life and be able to afford the things I want outside of, doing some shiesty stuff. But with that, the consequences of that. So you want to be on the straight and narrow, you got to go to school or you got to get a trade, but you have to have some kind of skill, whereas you didn't have to do that before. Flip, I could be a white dude, graduate from high school with a C average, work my way up at a grocery store, a factory, to be a general manager, and I'll make more than your ass, and you would have a degree. Now that's not the case anymore. That dream has gone kaput. Because guess what? The people that used to employ people, the white people that used to employ other white people without having skill and would just be like, oh, well, we'll figure, we'll teach you how to, fit into this role. They're not doing that no more. And also the kids that they would have been able to do that with back in the day, they don't want to do it no more. They don't want to work in that capacity. There are some, but there aren't many. Not like before. So you got all these unskilled, ungrateful kids that don't want to work hard, and they rather sit at home and on mama and daddy's couch doing nothing, watching incel videos on YouTube, getting mad at the world that girls don't just fall at their feet just because they exist. Oh, I can't get this job because this minority took it. Nigga, you can't do math. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to be like, no, man, I should be able to do all these algorithms. They don't even give me a chance. But can you do the math? So, I mean, I don't even people like, fuck that math. That's science. Like, fuck that science shit, man. Can I get some AI to freaking just do it for me? Bitch, if we can get the AI to do it for you, why the fuck do we need you? Oh, come on, man. Like, yo, man, this is some bullshit, man. Yo, these freaking minorities trying to take over. You know what I mean?
And that's
You
not even
freaking,
listen. But
freaking
see,
dirty this, dirty that.
but you know back then that was never that was just some narrative that these crazy ass white people were just throwing at people because again, they like to call us minority because we actually had fucking common sense and know what the fuck to do. So
But
they
under,
throw that out there. They throw that
but the
they
prop,
use
but
that.
but flip,
Go
but
ahead.
flip. The biggest problem is they sold it to people that can't afford to think like that. Like they, like it's not people that live in inner cities that think like that because the competition is too great. They know they have to work hard. There's no white dude that works in the inner city thinking like, oh, well, if I just Joe Schmo it up, I can get the job, bitch. Not only are you competing against minorities, you can compete against other white people. You can't afford to do that shit. But these like country bumpkin motherfuckers that come from Hicktown, USA, and think they're just supposed to mosey on in and get jobs wherever, and they'll just make way for you. They're not doing that shit anymore. They used to do it,
You know
but
what's
they
funny? You know what's funny that I wonder. I see in the world of acting, we see a lot of actors and stuff like that 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 come from overseas that played in these superhero movies and stuff like that. I often wonder how do that process go? Like, what made you decide to pick someone overseas to play these characters
because
other
they were
than the people
cheaper.
that no, it ain't no damn cheaper.
Yes, they
Other
were.
no,
They
no,
than
were
no. They
cheaper.
do it
no,
based off of your resume. That's all it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, they ain't no cheaper.
but if they I put this way, cheaper word. They're not known. Like oh boy, that played played in Snowfall,
It's a
right?
lot.
No,
It's a
like
lot of
he
actors
overseas.
over here
I saw a
that's
lot of
not
his
known.
movies, his little TV shows, and his movie overseas. And I'm
Who?
like, dang, I can see why they picked him.
No,
No, but
You know, because he's
it's
a good
people
actor.
over here. No, Bone. There's no name actors over here too. It ain't like we ain't
yeah.
gonna act like it ain't no good actors over here.
Oh
It
no,
ain't
we
got
got
nothing.
good.
That
And
don't
you know
have
what?
nothing to
You know,
do.
we
It
got
has
good
nothing to
actors.
do with
But thinking
cheaper,
about it is
being
they.
No, no,
cheaper and
no.
stuff. It just like it might be what Live said. Maybe I don't know because again, it's a lot of these actors.
But you got to be willing to put in the work, and
It's
it's
a
not
lot of these
easy.
actors that you wouldn't even think of that.
So
Again,
Because
okay. So
Edie
because
I saw
flip,
where
Edie
who won
all
the
of them.
where they
Oscar
played
last
on.
year? Who won the Oscar last year?
I
I
don't
have
know.
no
I don't
idea.
watch
I ain't
that
gonna
shit.
hold you. I don't watch. He said Flip. He ain't say you. Yo,
Oh
Bone, man,
shit.
Bone, you something. You know what?
All right,
I'm
so
telling
last
you,
year,
man. I'm gonna put some type of electrical surge or something like that on the back of your neck. So when you start saying something, I could put the like give
No,
you
nigga, shut
a
up.
neural shock or
so all
something.
right, so
Man,
last
no.
year
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Mikey B. Jordan won, right?
I thought
Okay.
that was this
But
year.
no,
Was
last
it
year it
this year?
just
Last
passed.
year?
Well, yes,
Oh,
yeah,
when
yeah,
is
this year
when is
it's
the Oscar?
2026. It was
When is the Oscar?
2026.
When is the
It was like
Oscar?
I don't
I think it
know.
was
Motherfucker,
I'm not
February or
talking to
March,
you,
one of
nigga.
the
When I'm
two.
talking that live, yo, what is wrong with
he
you,
don't
man?
know either, nigga. If
Yes,
he
he
would know,
do.
would
He
have
about to
told
say
you.
it. He the
All
one
right.
No,
that,
he
yo,
wasn't.
man, what's wrong with you,
But
man?
regardless,
What the fuck is wrong with
regardless,
this nigga?
Michael B. Jordan won, right? But
Yeah,
he
okay.
wasn't like the
He was
golden
one of the people that
child.
won, but go ahead.
Yeah, he had to work to get there. It wasn't like they just gave it to him.
Right, right. That's
He had to
true.
do
That's
mad
true.
films. He's in like what Michael B. Jordan. If he's not 40, he's almost 40. You know what I mean? He wasn't like a prodigy, and they were like, "Oh my god!" Like Leonardo DiCaprio, right? They loved Leo from the beginning, and even for him, it took him until he was like 40 something in order to get that
Yeah,
Oscar
yeah.
with Revenant. Remember, he
I have
got
no idea
nominated a
how
bunch
old.
of times, but he didn't win until Revenant,
Let's
which
see
was
what.
a great movie, but that shit was crazy. But yeah,
I have no idea how old Michael B. Jordan is.
which is funny. Like I'm like in the
He's
Revenant,
probably in his late 30s or early 40s.
yeah, yeah, yeah. In
Like
the
what I
Revenant,
said.
Because I didn't know he was
Leo,
in the. I didn't remember he was in The Wire, and I was like, that is.
yeah, yeah, that was a long time ago.
You know,
Yeah,
like that's how. Like
yeah,
you said,
but
he played
in
his
the
big.
Revenant, Leonardo DiCaprio played like I think he was half Native American, right?
No, he
So
Yep,
I'm
was.
like,
He played a
he's
Viking. That's the one.
39.
That's the one he
He's
got beat. He
39.
had to survive. He had to survive.
Yeah,
He
with the
he got
horse and
beat
all
up.
that shit. Yeah, yeah,
Talking
yeah.
about the one
With
when
the
he got
bear.
raped by that bear.
Yeah, that's the same movie. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Man,
So I was sitting there talking to my daughter.
they said that. That's what they said. I'm not making this up. They said, listen here. When
I only saw the shit
listen,
once.
listen,
I saw the shit once, and it was trying to
ladies
put
and
me to
gentlemen,
sleep.
I'm not lying to y'all. Y'all can look this up. When that came out, and they was talking about, oh dang, he got raped by the bear. You know, with people who were saying why they do that to that bear like that. What the? Okay.
Yeah,
That
but
shit was wild. They was wild with it. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what movie was y'all watching? But,
yeah. So in the movie, no, I was talking to my daughter about powwow we're going to, right? And she was sitting there like, oh well, you was like, Daddy, are we going to a powwow? I mean, I don't know if you're light enough to be Native American. I'm sitting there light enough to be Native American. What kind of shit is this? Like, where the fuck you learn this shit from? So I had to go show her what the actual powwow looked like. It was a bunch of motherfuckers that look like a bunch of motherfuckers. Like
I don't even know what that is.
the powwow is it's basically like a family reunion.
Okay. I never heard that terminology before.
Yeah,
powwow is some old shit.
I never heard it before.
Weekend. Shout out to my
it's basically like a
find out when you just told us.
It's like a festival. Like different tribes have festivals at different times, right? So, but like you could have motherfuckers that look like me, motherfuckers that look like Flip, motherfuckers that look like Dirt, like motherfuckers. Native Americans be all kinds of different, people throughout the diaspora of African and indigenous. You know what I mean?
I'm about to say, is it that's why they dropped a Native American and want to be called indigenous?
Well, because indigenous people, because Africans were like, because originally, a lot of I wouldn't say a lot of African tribes, but African tribes had been traveling to the Americas since way before Christopher Columbus. Back when Mansa Musa was out there trading across the world, but motherfuckers don't talk about Mansa Musa like that.
That's hundreds years before. There's hundreds of years before.
Yeah. So there was mixing and mingling within the native tribes from back then. We Seminole Indians, like you could tell based on a lot of tribes that certain ones have a little bit darker skin than others. Now, I'm part of the Shinnecock tribe, which there's mixing on multiple levels because you had Africans that had came over a long time before and centuries before, right? And then you had further mixing when it came to when after the emancipation and proclamation happened, they forced everybody into.
I could tell why I have Indian. Look at his hair.
Nah, man.
And nigga Rain said, "Oh shit, you need
I ain't tax to the one out there talking about he out there looking like Slickback."
Listen. I'm just fucking with you, dog. I'm fucking with you. I have Native American. I have so-called what they so-called believe as Native American.
I got the Cherokee
in my family.
Yeah, my hair not like that. My cousin's hair like that. My brother's hair like that. My dad's hair like that. My aunt's hair, mine's not like that. It's just not.
Listen here. If your family was brought over here on a boat, or they've been here before then, it's possible you have so-called American Indian inside of you. American Indian also had slaves too. People don't know that. So,
yeah. Well, I mean, listen, if they had a DNA tester that would be like, all right, determine if a nigga have to go back to his home country or not, I'll be going right back to my current address. My nigga, I ain't going nowhere.
How about that?
History class 101 is over. Niggas talk about some video games. They talk
you ain't talking. I know you ain't talking.
Look, Rain said
I know you ain't talking.
Nigga, hold on. Talking.
Listen, hold on. Now you want to look at the comment section.
Nigga, I been looking at the comments.
No, the fuck out of here. All that time, all them damn podcasts. Hold on, all those podcasts and shit. When you niggas been going left talking about whatever, and people like, yo, what the fuck is this shit about?
You went up, nigga. You went up.
Listen, no, shut up. We ain't going no goddamn 40. Ain't no damn 20 minutes.
It is. Go look at the
clock.
It's not.
I'm looking at the clock. I'm looking at the clock. I'm clocking how long I'll go.
No, nigga, you don't know. You don't know your ass is. It's 20 minutes, nigga. All right. Yeah.
This nigga say 20 minutes, and I ain't even been in this podcast for fucking 20 minutes. Well,
take 5 minutes off of it. Take the first 5 minutes. That's 15
Ain't no
minutes.
First 5 minute nothing, nigga. You can't do math, can you?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's already been 20. So if I
could nigga docking your pay. He docking your pay.
Yo, he don't know how to do math. He don't know how to do math.
You don't know
that nigga flip. That nigga bone docking your pay. Goddamn.
Right? He probably was talking about that shit before I hop in. Yeah, I'ma dock that nigga. He ain't come in yet, G.
No, I didn't say no. I didn't say no.
This nigga over there fucking chewing gum talking about. You know you late. No, you late, my nigga.
That nigga think he fucking money. Eating a carrot and shit.
I'm in a good mood since this morning.
Talking about I need. Hold on. Hey, Live. Hey, Live. Hold on. Hey, Bone, did you get that TV?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. You lying motherfucker. Anyway,
no. Hang on.
Who getting that GTA? Who getting GTA, man? Who getting GTA?
I'm getting it, but I'm not buying it right now. Like some of them. Ain't nothing for me to forget. I'm gonna pre-order a game that's not. You know what I
mean? You ain't gonna contribute. You ain't gonna contribute to that. What was that?
The large pre. I'm gonna get it. Like the week before. I ain't getting it right now. What the fuck am I getting it right now for?
Nigga, I'm getting that shit a day after it comes out.
A day after. That's when you get your check.
Well, yeah.
No, they ain't it. No, I'm not paying for that. Fuck that.
No, I don't want to do. I don't want to do 80.
Oh, you know what you should be telling y'all shit.
For me, I'm a casual. Flip it, tell you, I'm a casual motherfucking GTA fan. I ain't like
nah, we know we're getting GTA. All right, we can talk about that too, but we should also talk about that cluster of games that comes out in September and October. Which ones are we getting day one, and which ones are we putting on back burner for the sales? I mean, I know Bone tried to buy everything day one. But
again, you talking about Bones? He gonna hook us all up.
No, I did not.
Hold on, nigga. Hold on. Let's get this. Okay, Bone, you owe me a game, my nigga. You owe me a game.
No, I don't. For what?
You seen that? You seen what your best friend, your best AI friend Gemini said?
Said about what?
About some of them studios is going to be closed. You seen what your best friend said?
What studio's gonna get closed?
I don't know. I don't know which one. I don't know which one they closed.
No, they not, because which color came out. A lot of them coming out reneging and said no.
Who said that? When they show me that? Show me that. Show me that. Show me that. No, show me.
They all
no, show me. No, fuck that. Show me, nigga. I showed. Hold on. I showed you what your best friend AI Google said. Now you show me what the fuck they said that.
That's not 100% either. That's not admissible in court.
Listen, we don't know which ones are going to be closed or not.
Listen. I never said which one was closing. I never said that. I would just stated and tell him that his love of his life, Google Gemini AI, that he loves so much, has said that. So I want him to show me who told him that, which they name. So show me now. They ain't no show me tomorrow, because you're going to try to forget that shit. This nigga going to lie. Look, just look it up. Listen here. Go use your Google AI. Go use your best friend. Use your best friend. You lying ass fucker. He just don't want to give. Hey yo, he don't want to give up that game. That he talking about, nigga, I bet you a game. I like, hold on, Bone. Listen.
You always trying to swindle a nigga.
I ain't trying to holler. You the one that said it. You the one that Bone. You the one that said it. You the one that wanted to do the bet, not me. You're like, I bet you. Oh, look.
If it come wrong, you know I ain't gonna renege. So why you even bringing it up?
Because it's fun. Listen here, Live. Listen, let me tell you the story, Live. Let me tell you. Hold on. Let me tell you the story. We went to the party and stuff like that. I'm gonna tell you the story. I said, listen here. I said, listen. I can believe that they were, people talking about Xbox, they getting rid of Xbox, bop, 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 bop. And I said no. And for the people that was in the room, Cypher, well, no, he can't hear you. Fucking uh, 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 what's his name? I would say Punisher. I don't think Punisher was dead. Stu P, he was in a party, but he was asleep. It
That
was
nigga, that nigga Stu Pease put me to shame. He come in the party and immediately go to sleep nowadays. Like,
it
get
was
your old ass. He come
it
in there
was
and be like,
Spidey.
yo, what up,
Spidey was in the
fellas?
party,
He
right?
said,
I
read me that bedtime story.
I say, hey, Spidey, when this nigga always try to make a deal or bet me, you got to record this shit. He was like, man, I bet. I said, listen here, I don't believe that Microsoft is selling off the Xbox. I never believe that. I believe, if anything that I believe that they would get rid of some of them companies. I believe that first before I believe that Microsoft is going to selling the
But why
Xbox and
would they
stuff
need
like
to
that.
do that?
No,
Microsoft is
see,
not.
hold on. Let me finish. See, you talking like that? That's what got your ass in trouble, and why you owe me a fucking game. Cause that's the
I
first
don't
thing
owe
that
you a
nigga said.
motherfucking thing.
Yes, you
Nigga, I
do. Yes, you
renege
do.
on your ass. Keep on talking.
See, I told you. That's all I wanted people to hear. Y'all heard what he said?
I'll
That
renege on
nigga
your ass. Keep
reneged.
on talking.
He reneged.
I'll
You scared
renege on
ass.
your ass,
Shut up, you
nigga.
scared ass faggot. That's why somebody touching your butt.
That was happening to you last night, huh?
Punisher was
Don't
good.
tell me
And
no.
just yo, listen. You heard what he said? He said that's the exact thing he said. Why would they need to do that? I'm like, bro, you don't listen. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm telling
All
you is
right.
I believe that. It's not the fact that I believe any of it, but I would believe that before I believe that they would sell that off. That's the first thing came out of his mouth. I said, wait a minute, Bone, well, hold on. Nigga, I bet you, nigga. This nigga, I'm like, okay, well,
I
okay.
did, nigga.
Yeah, he said that. I was like, okay, well, damn. And
So,
listen, ain't nobody was. Listen, you know how y'all know how this nigga get that be in a party and the people in the chat. Y'all know how this motherfucker get. I'm like, boom, it ain't nothing to bet about. I'm just saying, nah, G, I bet you, G, on Pyro Ludacris,
see,
G, on the park.
I
I'm
didn't
like,
say
what
that.
the
See,
fuck?
I ain't been saying
I'm
on.
like,
I've been saying on
oh,
power. I've been saying on gang lately. So I'm trying to see. Sometimes they catch me vulnerable. See, when I'm.
hey man, listen.
But you know what?
Listen, you know what you can do? You can go sing your favorite song, My Left Foot. What's good, Punisher? What's good?
What's good with y'all, man?
Ain't nothing. Waiting for Bone to get my GTA.
Man, fuck you and GTA.
Hey, listen,
I really don't know what all the hype is about GTA, man. They ain't showing no gameplay.
Yeah.
And
You know
Showing
what?
no gameplay, man.
and no online at the beginning.
Listen here, hold on. You know what? Let me get a shout out to Chaos because he said this shit. Chaos said that they was going to do that. He said this shit on a podcast, and they're like, "Nah, he ain't gonna do that." Bone was like, "Ain't gonna do that."
No, hang on,
I'm like,
hang on, calm down.
Chaos said it.
Hang on,
He said it. He said that. I remember
Remember, I
that
came in
shit
a party.
real
Hang
good.
on, no. Remember, I came in a party a couple of weeks ago, and I asked you guys. Remember, I said, "You think is it gonna launch?" And remember, I was talking about if it do launch.
Okay, all right, I give you that.
Off?
Yes, you did. I remember you saying that, you drunk ass bastard. But I give it to Chaos because Chaos was the first one that said like they greedy. He said, "Yo, they gonna charge people $100 because at that time before this nigga tried to moonwalk his way back and shit, he was like, where you see that shit on? You watching Bubblegum News?" I'm like, yo, I don't know. He said, and Chaos, and the fucked up thing is he did pull up the information to show me where they said that shit. I just never went back and rubbed it in Bone face. Cause Bone did bet
No, I mean, yeah, what they did was they pulled out and gave you the financially strapped option and then the full version of the game. They did do that.
What,
so
$20?
yeah.
What, it's 180 and one is 100. What's the difference for $20? You can't.
It's like a bunch of cosmetics and shit, and store access.
The $100 gets you to play it early, right?
No, you ain't. It ain't nobody playing it early.
I mean,
that ain't happening.
You get a placeholder for $100.
Everybody plays it at the same time. They not doing that early shit.
Yeah, what you doing?
But I heard they pre-orders over like $1 billion now.
Yeah, no, it's more than that.
They don't have because multiplayer is not available. If there was multiplayer available day one,
charge for that.
Okay, but let me ask you this: did you see the bullshit that Bone and others in cousin from IGN on pull up? They talking about they looked at the link and the pre-order on fucking
Yeah.
Amazon, and it sold, and more people on PlayStation got it 8-1.
Oh,
They're like, get the fuck out of there. Where
You
the fuck
can't
that
Yeah.
Yeah, I
shit
saw
shit
that.
at?
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
bullshit.
best
I
believe
like,
that
hey, yo,
That's
multi
dummy math right there.
GTA's multiplayer
you right.
could be
It is
worse than what people complained about with Halo, and they're gonna give them a pass because GTA is, you know what I mean? It's just like people just they're gonna give them the benefit of the doubt for that shit. They just are.
I
They're
think
not gonna
listen, I would,
complain about it like that.
man.
You know, it's like you saying that people gonna be disappointed. And GTA 6 gonna launch worse than GTA 5.
Oh, with the multiplayer, yeah, probably. Because the multiplayer it didn't come out. What, it was like 3 months later it came out. Because
No,
that
I
game
think
launched in like July or June, and then the multiplayer came out in like October or September, something like that.
I have to agree. I have to agree with Spidey. They're gonna make you pay for that shit. Don't want to lie. They're gonna make you pay for that
Online?
shit.
Oh no,
They
you
gonna
gonna
make
get
you
it,
pay.
but they gonna nickel and dime the shit out of you though.
No. When I say make you pay, I mean you're gonna have to pay like $40 just to sign up for the online shit. I can see.
Yeah, that's why they.
I
I
see
think
the
you're
point.
right because that's why they giving you that GTA Online shit for the first month
Membership
free.
and all
They
that
make you
shit.
pay for that
Yeah.
GTA.
I think you're right. I think it's going to be mandatory that you have that in order to play that game.
To play online, yeah, they gonna
Playing
try.
Yeah, I think so.
Sucking your ass
Right.
in and rape.
Right.
And they gonna complain for
And
5
then-
minutes.
hold on,
and
hold
then
on.
when
And they
motherfucker
gonna
tell them
listen.
shut up, you're gonna buy it anyway.
Listen,
Oh,
listen.
shit.
Hold on. And this is what me and Stoopy was in the party talking about. I like, no, he's talking about after a year, it's going to be free. I don't see that. Because this is what he not
Free?
understanding.
Nah.
Yeah, no,
Free to
that's
play?
what I told him. See, that's what I'm trying to understand. Like, what do you mean free? Because you don't know how Rockstar is. Once people are conditioned into playing something like that. Now, if you would have said, if people said no, they're not playing that, they're not going for that shit, then I'm like, you know what, you might got an argument there. Like maybe they might reverse it. Like, nah, no. You don't understand. He don't understand GTA fan base. If people get conditioned into playing that and paying for it and doing that or whatever, they gonna do it.
Listen, Rockstar.
They gonna milk that shit until they cannot milk it no more.
If Rockstar wanted to, they could literally release a GTA version that is $40-$50. That's only multiplayer.
Yep.
And motherfuckers will buy that shit.
That's what I think. That's what they're gonna do. Because remember they did.
They can literally do it because there's people that don't even play the campaign. They only play online.
Yep.
No, but
so when online is available, that's what makes sense to me. When online becomes available, they'll release online only mode, right? For about half the price. So you pay that $100 or you pay that's 80 or you pay that 50. And
See,
50 be online only.
Listen here. See now I told him if he would have had said maybe if he would have said like 3 years, I'm like, I can see that. I can see that.
Actually flip. They could charge $100 for online multiplayer. But the 50 is for the game, and the other 50 goes towards a bunch of shark points, and motherfuckers will buy that.
Yep.
They'll buy it. Yeah, they gonna do that.
They do it like that now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They do it like that now. I mean, you know, mine is free, but when you buy them shark cards, listen, I have no disagreement that that he think they want to do it like they do on all them other games and stuff like that. When you pay, they already do that already. I get that they do that now. That they like all them other games that you gotta pay for all the shit in the game. They do that now. But if they think that they can sell you the online separately, they're going to do it. Sorry, they're going to do it. And if they think they can milk that shit for like 3 years, they're going to do that. A year, fuck no. Ain't no fucking year. They're going to try to milk that shit. Why? Because
Man, they about to milk this shit another 10 years.
Yep.
Remember, Flip, I said, are they going to cut off GTA 4 service? He was like, no. I mean, 5 service? Like, no.
Nah.
Flip.
No, they gonna milk that for like another 2-3 years.
Also, this is what.
Yep.
Like now, this also leads me to what I think they should do for Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls should be taking the same model as GTA.
What you mean?
So when they have their mainline campaign come out, their next online rendition should not be expanding onto Elder Scrolls Online. That should just stay as is. Now you build on the new one. Because again, when GTA 6 comes out, they're not about to turn off GTA 5 immediately. Because you still got all those people on PS4, Xbox ones that can't play the new game. Right? They're gonna be stuck in PC and they can't play the new game. They still over there. So
Well,
doesn't make sense to turn that off.
as I was telling him, like, yo, PC, because he think that PC gonna get it like 6 months later. I'm like, no, they not. That's
No,
not
they
how
ain't.
Rockstar works.
I say 2 or 3 years down the line.
Exactly, like they did before. I tried to tell him be wrong. He like, Stu, I'm trying to tell you that's
It's a
not
bit.
how Rockstar
It's
plays.
two. It's
They
going to
do
be
not do that.
1 to 2 years is because you got to also remember what they're going to do is all the stuff that they learned from the previous online. They're going to try to pack that into the new one. All that role playing shit that motherfuckers did with the mods. They're going to try to put that shit in day one for PC.
Hey, listen, I just
Why wouldn't they?
that.
That's the shit. That's the shit that they play.
That's what I was just telling him. I'm like, no, PC community is different. Rockstar want that fucking money. They about that fucking money first. Because if you do that the same thing and these people are going to hack mod and all that, and all that they're going to do is going to fragment that community from the console to the fucking PC, excluding the Xbox, of course, whenever they decide to come that out.
You're gonna get people
I'll talk about that later.
Remember
I don't. And I'll tell you this. I don't think. I think Xbox and PlayStation will also get that role playing shit, but I don't think they're gonna get it until it launches on PC. So they'll probably get it at the same time when the game comes to PC.
I agree.
Because that shit right there, man, motherfuckers likes that shit.
No. You can't say a PlayStation. No, that's different. Xbox going to get it the same time PC going to get it.
Well, I'm not talking about if it's like a.
But I'm gonna tell you why. That is, and I'm gonna tell you why. Whenever PC, if PC get it within, if the next Xbox come out within that next time frame, because I'm gonna tell you why. That console is already going to be equivalent to what a PC can do. So you see how how I can go on Starfield and get all that goddamn Star Trek, Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica bullshit on there. That's the same thing the next Xbox gonna have come automatically. You can just automatically.
You know what? I don't know shit about what they doing. I know Starfield, launched on PlayStation, but I'm gonna be honest with you. After they were just like, oh, it didn't launch well, I didn't hear shit about it. I didn't hear if any of that shit got fixed. I didn't hear none. I didn't hear nothing about it. Like I don't like.
Some of them played, but thing about it, them new games are too difficult for their asses.
No, but what I'm saying is, I don't even know if they were able to rectify any of the issues that were running.
I don't
because again,
if they did or not. Shit.
Because remember,
that's not what. Yo, what's wrong with you?
No.
They fixed it on. I don't give a fuck. They fixed it on PlayStation or not. Nigga, I told you I'm a villain now, nigga.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying because
go ahead, fuck that nigga. Go ahead. What you were saying?
Yeah, because I'm just saying that like a lot of the issues that were rectified on the Xbox was due to the hardware being able to run it. Because even at the time the PS5 Pro wasn't able to run freaking Starfield, but they also, are FSR 2 versus FSR2 RDNA 2 versus whatever's in PS5.
I think what it is, I don't think they can run the mods as well.
They can't. The thing about it, this is the difference between with the mods thing. We saw this in Fallout.
Go ahead.
When Fallout 76, they allowed us to get the PC mods, right?
Oh, when we get that, that's supposed to be coming to us too. The 76 Xbox optimized version. That's supposed to be coming soon too.
But
right?
It's gonna look better. You can go into get the PC mods and all that. But see, this is what this is the difference on PlayStation. They do for any mods to any game, they only allow 1 gigabyte.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Okay, shit.
So how many mods you gonna How many mods you gonna use with 1 gigabyte, especially with how these games and these textures and shit running?
You know what? I was telling they was showing you how they had on a PC when they talked about Starfield, like the little thing that you can upgrade and enhance the visual of it. I was telling Cypher like they do got something like that on an Xbox, but it's a 50-50 that shit will work. Now, it doesn't look as good as it is on the PC, maybe not, but they do have mods and stuff in there to correct it and make the enhancement of the visual of the characters and stuff like that and stuff. Not everything needs to be like that, but it would just, I'm sorry, it's just the characters and stuff like that that look good like that. I know this because y'all know when I play at Starfield, all I do is run in there and fuck with the mods. So that's what
Yeah.
I'll be fucking with and stuff like that.
I was just playing that shit like crazy yesterday.
So to what Bone's saying, he's right. I don't think they are able. See, this is thing that people may not understand. I'm gonna let ladies and gentlemen understand this. The mods that we can do on an Xbox with Starfield, majority of the mods are the same fucking mods or PC. It tell you who the people are, who mods it. It tell you what the mod does. It tell you if the mod will work. If it don't work, what you have to do to get it to work. Blah blah blah. It says all this shit in the description before you even use this mod.
Yeah, no, that's facts because it'll tell you where you got to go, how you got to get it.
Right.
And it'd be multiple ways to do it. It won't be just like, oh, you got to go to this box over here on this planet. And it would be like, you could do that. Or if you have these materials, you can build the bitch yourself.
Right. As good Vodka would say, like, don't get it wrong. Some of the mods are glitchy. Just like PC. The shit is glitchy. Only thing different is that it's easy to resolve it on a PC than you can on an Xbox. Now,
Well, my boy used to do this. He'll go, say if it's like say Fallout, right? He'll get on Fallout on his PC, right? Put the mod on there. Since everything is shared, the cloud save is shared. He go back on his Xbox and it's already there.
Oh yeah,
So
but that's standard now.
yeah,
But he was sitting there. He was like, if it was glitching, he could go. He's like, I can go fix it on PC and bring my ass right back on Xbox.
Now, hold on. You know what? And also, they have mods to fix other mods. They have because they'd be like this mod patch. They have mod patches. Mod patches 1.11.234. Mod patches 11.11.34. 10. They be having mods patches and stuff to fix, and they tell you exactly what specific mod that it fixed on an Xbox. So I don't. Again, Sony don't have that. I don't have to look that up to know that.
Well, Sony's not a king of mods because they're not a fan of them. They was forced to do it on Fallout because they was getting flack from the community. Like if Xbox is getting them,
I mean, because that's what that's based off of. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't Bethesda is like all about mods. It's not just about playing the game the one way that you bought it that one time. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you look at PC, they mod everything. They modded Spider-Man. They mod God of War. They mod everything.
Yeah. The fighting games, they mod Street Fighter. They mod Street Fighter better than the Street Fighter developed.
Yeah, they mod the hell out of they mod the hell out of Spider-Man. They made Spider-Man look like a tranny. But yeah, you know what? Shit, they did.
And freaking Roblox is a straight up mod game.
Yeah, that's straight up mods. Yep.
Yep.
Shout out to the homegirl Jenny. She over there building us a club.
So she building you shit. She ain't gonna let you in there. She ain't gonna let you in there.
They don't let his ass in there. He over there harassing the Patriots.
Look, let me tell you what this fool did. And I'm gonna give it to Punisher. This nigga talking about, I'm saying they be in there dancing and shit in the club. I'm like, listen.
He was over there grabbing booties.
Hold on, no lie. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listen to this story. This episode is going to be another Bone Story epic. This month, I'm thinking like, okay, yeah, the John. I'm like, all right. I'm like, oh, y'all getting down like that? I'm like, yeah. I'm thinking this motherfucker talking about a real fucking club. I'm like, what the fuck did Jenny go down there to see you and stuff like what you talking to her on the phone or some shit like that? You video chatting or some shit like what the fuck is going on? This motherfucker talking about goddamn Roadblock. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Are you talking about little square people and stuff? The game of my oldest
Said
child?
little square
They ain't
people.
square no more.
Like,
They ain't
hold
square
on. No, the motherfucker's still square. They ain't that goddamn curvy with it.
No, they got
No,
like
some people are
regular
square.
bottom.
No. Some of them are.
Yeah, some of
Listen,
them
no,
But not all of them.
hold on, no. Them bitches still got squareness to their ass. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, the fuck? This nigga gonna show me. Talking about, look at this, look at this. No, you didn't show me already, motherfucker. Talking about, look at this joint right here. This nigga showing me Roadblock characters. I'm like, what the fuck? Dancing and shit. I said, this nigga. Them niggas still square.
It ain't no better, ain't no different than the party line back in the day. Remember?
Listen, yes, the fuck it is.
How? At least I can see what I'm talking
Nigga,
to.
you talking about a goddamn. Oh, this nigga said. At least
Oh, he
he can
said, who you talking to?
This nigga Bone was on there, was grabbing ass, and just randomly, he was just in there randomly grabbing ass. All of a sudden,
Do you understand this nigga was talking about fucking Roadblock characters, block ass people and shit, block with curves, block with fucking curves. This nigga was talking about blocks with curves. A block with a curve, my man. I'm thinking this nigga talking about a real person, or he was in a club or some shit. You know how he go on his rant. This nigga was talking about a fucking. This nigga sound like the weird ass PlayStation dude. A fucking block with curve, a fucking block with a curve. This shit, I'm like, what the man? I was so mad when he sent me that shit to my phone. I said, what the fuck is this? This nigga sent me a fucking video game with block with curve. I'm thinking he talking about shit.
That nigga was grabbing ass at the club and motherfucking turned around and was like, hey, nigga, what the fuck you doing?
Like, you don't understand the gravity of this situation. He had a nerve to show me a fucking zoom up of a fucking Roadblock with curved butt. What the?
You see them yeeks?
That was Genie character.
You see the yeeks on this one right here. Look at that. She got a BBL. You're like, no. You see them pixelated dimples right there? Man, she got a fatty.
You right about that BBL. You right. A BBL. You right. A big block. That's what it was. A big block lady. BBL. You right. A big block lady. I said, this nigga. This nigga showed me a BBW in fucking Roadblock. My nigga, it ain't that much fucking BBW in the fucking world. This nigga showed me a fucking Roadblock. That shit was. I'm like, yo. I felt like wishing I felt like wishing about my man. Someone call 911. This nigga is tripping.
Wycliffe.
Yeah, Wycliffe. I felt like Wycliffe. Like, yo, what the? This nigga serious?
Oh man. Yeah, man.
Nigga every night talking about, yeah, G, I'm about to hit the club up.
That nigga did say he was gonna hit the club. He said, I'm about to hit the club.
I'm like, okay.
He was like, nah, man, fuck y'all niggas. Y'all ain't here talking that bullshit. I'm about to hit the club.
Hit the club. I'm sitting up here thinking like, okay, my man about to go out and shit. Okay, this nigga talking about a fucking video game, bro.
This nigga gonna get paid to be a DJ and shit in fucking Roadblocks. He's like, listen, man, I be in there, I be having a club jamming and shit. You thinking it's a real club?
Me and Genie about to buy a club and shit and look it up. I said, what? This nigga talking about the Roadblock. Like this nigga, man.
She building a club now.
Oh yeah, motherfuckers do. They be having actual music up in that bitch though.
Yeah, they got.
I was sitting there with my daughter be playing that shit. All of a sudden I'd be like,
oh yeah, I know.
I was like, hold up, this is a real song and shit. How the hell you even play this shit?
When I first found out about Roadblock, I told Genie when I first found out and shit, and I was like, my daughter's playing, my oldest, and she was screaming and shit on my computer. I'm like, the fuck is she? I'm like, yo, to my get out of here. This is for girls. And such and such. So I'm looking at it like, the hell you talking about? And she playing fucking Roblox. Man, my daughter crib was her crib was decked the fuck out. And at that time, my daughter was maybe 10,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
10 or 11. I'm like,
she
the
playing
fuck?
that renovation game. They got the game that they just be going in building house. Like they'll build a
I'm gonna
house
tell
from the
you.
stubs, and then they'll
I'm gonna
renovate
tell
it,
you.
and then they'll
I don't know
sell it.
nothing. I don't know nothing about Roblox. I know a little bit of a little bit, and that's just because the shit that I saw with her. And and I was like, Gina was like, you don't let them get on there. I'm like, Gina, it's too late for that. My daughter 19 now. That shit is it's too late. Jeannie, that was like when she was little. It's too late for that now.
I know
It's too
my
late
son
for
say
that.
he still play. My son still he still play it, but they like you said, my son be into like the architect stuff type of stuff, like to go build stuff in.
Yeah, I mean a lot of the kids do, man. They be on that. They be on Lego. Like if
Like
you, I don't know if you have noticed, but
Lego.
like Legos as a toy, they probably sell the most out of all toys right now. Like when we were kids, it was all about the action figures. Now it's man Legos. Like kids love fucking Legos, dog.
And they expensive
Whether if
them
they
I
either
read
building
Legos
shit
back
in
in the day
Minecraft
too.
or it's either in Minecraft or Roblox or they doing that shit in real life
yeah.
All right,
with Legos and shit.
And that
hey,
you know what that's a my thing, and that is a good thing because that's actually some learning tool.
yeah,
They
that
actually
is.
learning how to
Let,
Yeah.
construct something.
let me ask Punisher this before Loudwire start talking about bone touching puppets and shit and playing with
Oh
soft
shit.
puppets. So how do you, Punisher, how you feel about Microsoft just pushing the Xbox back because they don't have enough to get these chips and stuff the way that they need to and focus on this Xbox. How you feel about them just pushing the Xbox back to 2029 and Sony already gonna push theirs back to 2032?
I think they can push it back to 2030 also.
All right, y'all.
Cause I don't know. Was it Micron or somebody who
Yeah,
said,
that's the one. That's the Micron's the supplier.
yeah, they say it's gonna be like this for like the next 5 years.
Yeah, it is.
And it's already locked in for the next 5 years. So, and
So
then Xbox might come out in 2030 also. And then all that shit getting pushed back.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's why they were on the path that they were trying to push with Phil and Sarah going with the play everywhere and all that shit.
Anywhere, yeah.
Yeah, so like so even with this whole situation, everybody's like, oh, Xbox raised the price and blah 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 blah. That shit doesn't matter because the only difference between Xbox and PlayStation right now is PlayStation and Nintendo have a larger reserve. So Xbox is going to raise their prices in October. PlayStation is probably going to raise their prices. Let's say they can hold off until after Christmas. Then that shit's going up. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because it's not like they have an infinite amount of PlayStations that they can just pull from. They don't. So at some point that shit gonna have to go up.
Well, Nintendo already said that's going up in what? I think
No.
September.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna go up obviously, but what I'm saying is going up considerably. You know what I mean? And and with that being said, like Microsoft, like we had this discussion before, Microsoft is going to move more into cloud in order to mitigate a lot of that issues with player base. I mean, obviously they already have PC and they have the consoles that they do have, but in order to be able to meet the demand for the price value, they're going to have to provide people with, they're going to have to negotiate with a lot of these publishers in order to get these studios to allow their games to be on xCloud day one. So like stuff that we would never think of even trying, like think of it. If you ain't had a console, you'd be like, oh, I would never buy a fucking game without having a console. But if you don't have an option to get a console because it's just way too expensive, but you still want to play the game, at least having the option is something that you gotta provide people, because everybody's like, oh, just go build a PC. That sounds well and good if you got the money to do it. But if you don't have the money to do it, they're not out here just giving that shit away. They don't got welfarepc.com. You know what I mean? So like you got.
I never knew this.
And that RAM will be expensive. Shit.
I never knew this obsession with PC people in an Xbox. I mean, in a console space. I never understood why do you like. Okay, number one. Yes, I do agree that they should push the console back, as you said, because number one, if y'all having problem with making these console now, how you think it's going to look when you make the new one? You're still going to run into the
Mhm.
same problem. So you might as well just push it back, hold off until Lord Duke Icthorn passed the fucking way, because that's what we all waiting for. They waiting for it too. Microsoft and them don't want to say it, but I know y'all waiting for Lord Duke Icthorn, the orange motherfucker, to pass away. We all are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I
Because
mean, I don't know
they,
if that's going to change anything at this point. Is
I
it
mean, no, it's going to be
like
it's going to be a slow process after that. Because after that, then whoever coming, the Democrat get back in the office, it's still going to
yeah?
take time for them to reverse that.
The
So
thing is, he
yeah,
did what he did already, so it's not going to change anything for the at least the next 5 years. Like we
I
said
just want to
before,
know.
it's a
I just want to
compound
know.
of the two. Like it's the tariffs he did,
Yeah,
and it's the freaking and it's the AI boom.
I
Those
just
are the main two reasons why shit
I'm gonna
is
keep it
the
real
way
with
it
you.
is now.
I
Mhm.
keep it real with you. I just want him
I
to
think
pass
it's
away.
mostly just AI, to be
That's
honest with
all.
you.
That's all. I
Wow.
just wanted to throw that in there because I just want him to pass away.
I
But
know, we know,
but
I
we know.
mean, that
Because
motherfucker evil, so he ain't gonna die no time. So he gonna live
I
to at
know
least
he go. That
100.
motherfucker
Like
gonna resurrect.
like
I be
motherfuckers
watching.
like that,
I be watching
motherfuckers like
motherfucking
that
Patriots.
don't never die. Don't never die quick, bro. They always live for a long time.
He gonna live to the end of his term, and then he gonna drop dead the next
Flip,
Yeah.
day.
that's Sidious. Flip,
hold
that's
on,
Sidious over
hold
there.
on.
Flip,
Yeah,
that's Sidious
you
over
right,
there.
you right. Yo, you bad karma. Meet the loud like Mike. I don't want him to talk no more. He bad karma, yo. He fucked shit up. See, that's
Yeah,
why we
Hey,
in this
I'm just
problem
telling the
got
now.
truth.
yep,
It's
got
nah.
Sidious over
No,
there.
he going
Lord
no, he
Sidious.
gonna die. He's gonna die. Then they get
You know,
sick.
yeah, he said
Yeah, I
his
mean
ass
that's
back.
wishful thinking, but that motherfucker ain't
He's
gonna
gonna
die. I'm
die.
telling you.
He gonna die, yo. He's sick.
So, like I
He's
said, he
sick.
gonna live to the end of his term,
You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
and
I
then
was playing.
Hold on,
I was
hold on, hold
playing.
on. The end of his term could be the end of his term could be tomorrow, Punisher.
like he gonna do the
Yeah, I
full
mean,
4 years, and then after that,
listen, I was
he
playing
gonna, he
Call of
gonna
Duty
cut the
Vanguard.
deuces.
Uh-huh.
I was playing
Go ahead.
Call of Duty Vanguard. I think it was Mission 3 or whatever. These motherfuckers walking through the Nazi headquarters, and all I saw was MAGA. I said, "Oh shit, this shit real life out
Yeah.
this bitch."
They got
I said,
MAGA in the game.
Yeah.
"Nah, that's what it looked like though.
Hey,
that's,
Oh, I'm
that's
about
what
to
it looked
say, what?
like."
dang, I was about to get on there like, yo, let me shoot some of them.
Nah, that's what it looked like. I mean, you talking about the ideology, you know what I mean? That's what it is. It's like
Yeah,
a
I'm about to say,
wild,
yeah,
Yeah, but like
like
I say,
a
logic
bunch
be
of radical
damned.
ass people.
yeah.
I mean, it's
But like
just
I
I
was
don't
telling
know,
these
man.
folks,
It's
like I
just
was telling
crazy.
these
Like
other, when
I
you
ain't
say
never
live,
seen no shit like that. I never seen no shit like this where a motherfucker would join a cult. Like
Real
it's
lives
the
in
wildest.
real
Like you
lives.
ain't like before you had to actually go to a certain place to be in part of the cult. These motherfuckers in the cult willingly. I
Oh,
understand a lot of that shit
how
is
you
based
know
off of
that live?
racism,
Hold on,
but
how
that
you
shit
know that
crazy, yo.
live? How you know that live? How you know you got to go there? How you know that? Well,
I'm
tell us
saying
something.
like back in the day with Jim Jones and others,
No,
like because they had
I
man.
know
I
that.
mean,
nigga
for whatever
Therese.
reason, a lot of cults was out there in the Midwest. I don't know why. Over
Yeah,
there in like the
Utah,
Because it's easy. Because you know why?
Utah, Texas, it's easier to isolate.
them
It's
rural
easier to
areas, in them
Yeah.
isolate
rural areas,
people.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. That's what it is. That's what it is.
them rural areas where
like
ain't nobody
because a
around.
lot of those places were able to, they get compounds, self sufficient, so they ain't gotta, they ain't gotta. You can basically
Go back to
live
corporate
off the
town.
grid over there and shit.
Man,
But
the government helping them motherfuckers to be cult leaders. To let them get away with that without even checking their background, and you turning a blind eye because they giving you money, you know what the fuck is
oh
going on.
yeah, I mean, but
And
you
you
gotta
went on
understand
and shit.
a lot of this shit was all this shit was planned years ahead. Like you cats think like, oh, this thing happened with Trump. Trump is just the face of it. He didn't build this
Yeah,
shit. This shit was
yeah.
already in the works before him. They just found the thing, the
He's
horse
the
that they're gonna
figurehead.
ride in on. Yeah,
He's the
because he's not
figurehead.
even as racist as the motherfuckers that follow him. He's just fucking arrogant and a douchebag. Like typically, a lot of these MAGA motherfuckers, hardcore racists, whatever, they couldn't stand Trump because he was a fucking New Yorker. They always called him a Yankee and shit. But because he's talking that wild shit that they like to hear, You know what I mean? And they're all about racial purity at all costs. Like
Good luck.
they don't give a shit.
Well, listen, they down the fuck out. So good luck with
I
bad
mean,
reputation.
that's because them motherfuckers also been mixing and mingling within their own ranks. Like they got their bloodline is so fucked up because they've been fucking their own daughters and other relatives that this shit is fucked up. That's why they can't reproduce the same way like you ever notice some of these motherfuckers have weird looking faces. Think about the royal family over there in England. Them motherfuckers used to be fucking each other for a long time. They because they kept on coming out with birth defects is why they had to look other places in order to find mates, because they couldn't keep on having sex with their sisters and cousins because the babies was coming out crazy.
They thought they was the man king off the Game of Thrones. Burn them all. What? Oh no, we got to get rid of this motherfucker.
Yeah, you can't do all that extra mingling on top of me, man, because you're gonna get the hills have eyes. You fucking get babies with arms coming out their heads and shit. Like this shit crazy.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Microsoft to push that shit back.
Yeah,
Push
but
that
let me
shit
say
back.
what I want to say right now, because y'all niggas been
Oh
talking.
shit. Oh
All right,
shit.
go ahead, man. Say your shit, man. Say your shit. Say that shit.
All right,
Say that shit.
I'm gonna
Say
say what
that
other
shit.
YouTubers won't say. Nigga, shut up, you gay motherfucker. Indian giant looking ass motherfucker. I hope you choking your grass tonight.
Talk your shit, Bone. Go ahead.
Go ahead, say it, Bone.
Yeah.
Say it.
I'm gonna say, babe, y'all want to blame Microsoft, Sony, Nvidia, Nintendo, whoever gets these chips from, even these PCs, PC makers and all this. Don't blame these companies. You go blame that motherfucker right there in office.
We already said that, Bone.
Mhm.
No, I was
I
gonna
mean,
say
it's partially
Oh,
his
alright, go
fault.
ahead.
No,
Yeah.
no.
you blame these motherfuckers who giving us AI
He the
and
face.
nobody asked
The
for
face.
it.
If I'm the face, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
So yeah, he the face.
No. He's culpable in it too, but it ain't just him.
That all
It's
of
it's an amalgamation of all that shit.
That hip side of his government has
Yeah, whatever
said
lie
that.
I just said.
Man, my nigga, I wasn't even listening. I was on my own motherfucking zone.
All right, go
Yeah,
ahead.
you ran. Go ahead. Say that shit.
You said stop blaming the Xbox and blah blah blah. Go ahead. Continue.
Yes. So man, fuck you. You always want to fuck up my thought. I can stand your COVID looking ass, fucking Groundhog Day looking ass motherfucker.
Let that nigga get his shit off. Go ahead, Bone.
No, man. But I'm like,
Pause.
quit
Yes.
blaming these
Tell
companies.
the truth, my nigga.
Hang
Tell
on.
the truth.
Quit blaming these companies and come out on your podcast and tell the truth. Don't
Word.
hide behind. Don't be hiding behind the cloth and want to blame Microsoft. Because Microsoft consoles is going up. Don't blame them. Go blame the source who did it, because they didn't do it. Just because they got money, they don't want to. Who want to lose money? I know damn well I don't.
Nigga, you can't. Listen, Microsoft were more than willing to foot the bill if they could guarantee that everybody who bought an Xbox would buy 4 games a year. So if each console they're losing $200 to $400, but every person who buys a console is going to buy 4 games a year, they will foot the bill. The problem is the amount of people that are actually buying games on the consoles that they buy isn't that. Like think about it. Game Pass is guaranteed to be about, say, $250 if you have it at bare minimum, right? Like, what is that, $15 a month for the premium edition, and you got the 10 months is $150 plus the 2 additional months, which is 30. So you got $180, right? So you got $180, and that's for the bare minimum. Then it's like $320 or something like that for the $20 edition. I mean, that's what helps them on that side. Now, PlayStation unfortunately they don't have that luxury because their service isn't the same quality, but that's on their doing,
I was about
Right
to
now,
say it.
right now they're struggling because their games, similar to Xbox, a couple of years ago, aren't coming out as fast. So they might get one game if they're lucky. Like, think about it. Wolverine comes out. What's the next game after that? What's the bald bitch?
Grand Theft
Bald
Auto.
bitch. Yeah. And then they got God of War. I don't think that shit's gonna sell because niggas didn't like Ragnarok. So I think that.
I said, okay, you're right. I agree.
I'm not saying it's not going to sell anything. Don't get me wrong. It's
Right.
still going to
No,
do
no,
a couple
no.
of
You know
million.
what they're mad about?
Right,
You know what they're
right.
mad
But
about? They want it.
It's not going to sell
they
what
wanted
what they think that it's going to sell.
Yeah, so if God of War original did around 20 to 18 million, right? God of War Ragnarok did about 10 to 8. I don't even know if it's 10, but it might be like around 8 million. I think Faye
Something
or
like that.
whatever her name is, that's just going to do like 4 to 6.
I don't think
It
it's
might
gonna
be
do that
more
because,
closer. It might be
you know,
closer to 4 than it is to 6.
it might be
And it
closer to
depends on what comes out around it, because that comes out. Is it next year that comes out?
Yeah, but check this out. You know what
Yeah, I
they're
think
mad
come out
about?
next year,
Their fans are mad about because they like her, but old girl's supposed to be dead. You know what I'm saying? She died at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Who?
They wanted
Who?
they wanted the continuation of Loki.
Who are you talking about? Who died?
I'm talking about Lao Fei.
Yeah,
Chick is in the
Faye,
next
La Faye,
God of War
yeah.
game.
And God of War. All right, they wanted Loki. They wanted that's the end of finding out on Trey's
You
is
know,
Loki.
you know a lot about that PlayStation game. But go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
And the crazy thing is, she's not even a
You gotta learn
god.
about the
She's a
enemy, my
witch.
nigga.
When she's
You
a
gotta learn
giant,
about
she's not
the
a
enemy.
god.
But you told
She a
you gotta
giant?
learn what's going on with the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Now, go ahead, keep talking with your hypocritical ass. Shut up and just keep talking. Nigga, the only hypocrite. All right, but go ahead. But you know what?
No, I'm just saying that's what their fan base. That was their
This
fan
the
base
sad
was
thing
going
about
off
it
of.
is,
Like,
this the sad
Yeah,
thing about it.
but you got to understand the PlayStation fan base, as far as the hardcore that are going to be guaranteed to buy a game, like their exclusives, isn't much bigger than 5 million, right? Because if every hardcore, like hardcore diehard, I buy all PlayStation games no matter what. Guess what? Soros wouldn't have sold freaking, was it like 250,000?
it went
Would you say the
300
same
It would have
thing?
sold way more than that. So the hardcore PlayStation guys, they only buy, like the overall hardcore that buy games, they're only buying AAA PlayStation games. They do not give a fuck about none of these smaller titles. They'll buy Ghost of Tsushima, they'll buy Uncharted, they'll buy Last of Us, God of War, but they're not buying all these rinky-dink smaller games that PlayStation puts out, like the freaking what's the game? Soros, and there's another game that came out that they did. Shit, they didn't even buy fucking whatchamacallit. They didn't buy Death Stranding. They didn't buy Death Stranding.
No, but people were saying this also. It was like
I guarantee you, more people might OD or probably outsell Death Stranding too.
Yeah, but they were saying this. All right, Soros came out right around the same time Forza came out, right? Forza came out exclusive on Xbox, right? And on PC, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
It charted. Why Soros didn't chart?
because Soros it's not a fun
Yeah,
game.
Forza
It's
Horizon,
boring.
but
Like it's
hang on, but remember,
no. I'm
hang
gonna
on,
say that.
remember-
All right.
hang on, remember the enemy said that we need them to keep our games rolling, right?
No, well, I mean, that's not that. Look, there are enough. Also, but yes, it's an ultra fanboy topic, and they do not account for PC. They act like PC don't exist. Like Forza hasn't been selling like hotcakes on PC. Like motherfuckers, man, you just go on fucking Twitch and YouTube. You can see these motherfuckers built like crazy ass fucking contraptions in order to play Forza. Like motherfuckers is building some wild shit nowadays. They went more crazy for Forza than they did for Flight Sim. The shit that they was, or it feels like some of the shit that they. Yeah, I think you're right. I think they built it for Flight Sim and then realized, oh, I could max this shit out and then have it for everything, not just Flight Sim, but fucking racing. And so now they got a whole budding community that just all about simulation, and Xbox right now just got the better Sims. Like Gran Turismo is a big name out there, but it's not bigger than
Gran
Forza
Turismo
like it
ain't
used to
shit
be. It's
since the PlayStation 3. After that, when they changed that shit to Drive Dud, Drive Club,
yeah,
Drive that took the
Well,
ticket.
that was a different studio though.
Yeah, but
yeah, because
remember they said they wasn't gonna do Gran Turismo anymore. Remember they was focusing on Drive
well,
Dud.
difference is when you motherfuckers have a different energy when it comes to playing Forza versus it is like GTA is a grind. Like there's not fun in it for just the casuals. Like unless you hardcore into racing, there's no juice in playing GTA like that. You gotta really want to be a race, like be into racing like that. It's just a pure sim. It's not. It's just not as fun as Forza is. So, I mean, take it however you want it, but this is just how it is. You know,
Hmm.
that'd be like comparing a freaking flight sim to what is that? What's that what's that game that's Afterburner or whatever that shit is called?
Ace Combat.
Ace Combat. Maybe like comparing those two. Like you can't shoot nobody in freaking flight sim. You can just fly. You know. So
Well, I think they should try that though.
Damn.
Like an Ace Combat type game with that engine.
I don't.
That
Yeah,
shit
but I
would
don't
look
think
nice.
that. No, that'll be nice, but I don't know if there'll be a. I
Famous.
think the reason why they're able to get all those licenses is because they don't be blowing up planes and all that shit.
Right.
Yeah, because
You know
No,
what
I'm
I
talking
mean?
about with the
Because
engine. I'm not talking about using the actual planes. I'm talking about that
just
oh, you
engine
talking about
build their own
or
like
build their own jets
fighter
and stuff.
version, yeah,
fighter jet.
Yeah.
but just take the brands out. I mean, I guess they could do that.
Because that's what Ace Combat. They don't put it. It's you know that's an F-16, but they call it like a instead of say Falcon, it's F-16 Falcon. They'll say Gemini Falcon 16 or something like that. They'll throw something off on it, even though we
Yeah,
know that's an F-16 or that's an F-22.
Yeah,
But
just
like you
make
say,
just make some generic jets and stuff like that. Like you said, give it certain names,
Think that
base it
gonna
off
work?
certain models, and
yeah,
yeah,
if you think about it,
I
you
think
can
they can
throw
pull it
what
off.
if you go throw an extra fuel canister underneath the plane. That's this,
Mhm.
that's your plane. So that
here we
their plane
go.
didn't have an extra canister in it.
I don't
So
know.
Well, I don't think that'd be enough. They have to
no,
like
you can
alter
do that
the
all types
overall
of things.
design too. Like,
That's the thing. They have to have a fan base that want that. So us
Yeah,
coming
and
up
you
with
know
these
we got too many
ideas
games.
is that I don't think that will work because they don't have no fan base for that. I'm surprised they got a fucking fan base for fucking for the fucking flight simulator.
Oh
I'm
no, flight
Yeah,
surprised
I
simulator,
that
flight
yeah,
mean,
simulator,
Flight Simulator been
flight sim.
around for like 40 years.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
yeah,
know
man.
though, but I'm
My brother play
surprised
that
that
shit
they
every
have a
day.
fan base. So I'm like, God damn, people play that
nah, I
shit.
Well, a lot
mean,
of people love those
Yeah,
simulations.
yeah,
yeah,
because they sit back
Yeah,
and they
especially on
practice
PC,
their
it's very
relaxing.
popular on them.
Yeah,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, you say on PC. How big is the PC fan base compared to console?
I can tell
It's
you,
way bigger than console.
bigger
Yeah,
than
better
console
on. Yeah,
Hey,
it's bigger than it
hey,
is on console
because
for
hey,
for the
Flight Sim everybody
simulators. Yeah,
we
that's
just
my
start getting
point.
Flight Sim.
That's my point. That's my point.
yeah.
That shit.
I mean, that's what it was made for. It wasn't really made for console. They
Is it
brought it
that?
to console.
Yeah. PlayStation
Hmm.
got it. Do they?
Yeah, they do.
Flight
Hey, y'all
sim,
know
yeah,
what?
they do.
Why?
It's
They
not
got they
great,
got
but
the
they
last
got
one
it.
that came out. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all know what? Where the pros at?
Just because
Come
it's
on,
just
chat
one of
tonight.
the games they just put over there for whatever reason.
I'm just. I only said why because I guarantee you, there's not a lot of PlayStation people that's playing that.
No.
You're not gonna play that. That's not the. See, this is the problem that I have, and I got you, Rain, and I get some of the things that a lot of people be saying and stuff. Some games, see, they gave them some games that they don't play. That's not part of their fucking DNA to play these type of games. I mean, I get it if they was again if they was into the game or like example they playing Forza Horizon 5 because they don't have no racing. You can see them play that type of game and stuff like that. People on the PlayStation, but a lot of other games that they got, they not going to play that again.
Oh,
Gears of
where
War,
did this come
that's
from?
not their type of game. That game was too fast for them. That's why I didn't understand. But why would you give them that? They asked for it, they begged for it, they wanted to suck. Microsoft did for. They gave it to them. They
Hang on,
didn't
but
even
remember
sell
what I
like
told
that
you.
on the
Hang on,
Xbox.
but
I mean on the
remember what I told you,
PlayStation.
Flip.
It ain't sell
Remember what
like
I
that on the
told you, Flip.
PlayStation. What happened?
Remember I told you, Flip, about I think what Microsoft was doing. It's like, okay, I give you a taste. Now you give a motherfucking drug addict a taste.
I wouldn't
Come
give
Nah,
here,
him
man.
that.
that's
You
not
never
why they
had
were
that.
doing that.
So
Yeah,
yeah, so I give
I
you.
wouldn't
Hang
have
on, but
gave him
they're
that
not.
game. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
have
I'm
gave
like,
him
you're
that
getting an
game.
old ass. I'll give you an old ass game. I'm gonna give you a taste. If you want to play this new one, you have to go. You have to go. You got to get in my ecosystem.
But that.
You can go.
But my thing is
Yeah.
the game that they
If you
was
want to play
giving
this, if you want to play this one, if you
the
want to
game.
watch this, they gonna be. Oh my God, this new Halo, all this. Because a lot of them that sit there ain't never experienced it. And we
Listen.
sitting
Let me
back
tell
and
you something.
laughing,
I'm
and
gonna
we
say
gonna be.
this again, and I said it before. I don't think a lot of PlayStation people is gonna play Halo. I'm sorry.
They are, because there's a
No,
lot of them that pre-order. They claim they
you want me to tell you
pre-order.
why? I'm gonna tell you why. Only way I see that unless they slow
No, I
Halo
don't think
stuff
so
down.
either.
Oh, Halo, listen
What you mean?
again.
No, they don't get no
Because Halo.
multiplayer. No, flip.
Listen,
They don't get no
listen.
multiplayer.
Oh,
Flip.
right, listen,
It's
no,
all
I understand.
campaign.
Listen to what I'm saying. You have to understand what I'm saying. Sony don't have not one fucking game that move and shoot as fast as fucking Halo. They don't got no game like that. Not one fucking game. Even games in the past that they had didn't even do it. They had Resistance Fallen Man. That shit didn't even do it for them. So why would you give them Halo and that's not their type of game? The motherfuckers like to play on a slow pace. That's why they Call of Duty is nowhere. They
They
not
like
fast
they like
paced.
the cinematic shit.
Yeah, that's why I didn't
Yeah,
understand.
they
I'm
like them
like,
games that's gonna hold their hand.
right, and Halo was not that game. That's what I don't
Gears wasn't
understand.
that
Like, I
game
don't
either. That's why it didn't
understand.
sell too well over there.
Exactly. That's why I'm
Like
trying.
Gears
That's what
was.
I'm getting at. Like,
Mm,
if you're gonna get them a game with a service, okay, you gave. Even though I don't like it, I said, listen, Phil fucked up. I went and gave them fucking the zombie game. They got one, but okay, you giving them a game with a service or whatever.
I'm loving it to have it because you know what? I'm going to invade their
Ain't like
camps.
listen. I'm not doing all that. I got
Man, I'm
bull.
gonna do it.
I got the
I'm
goddamn
told you I'm a
zombie to
villain.
worry about. I got a zombie to worry about just to do that.
I'm gonna send the zombie horde all to
But
their
listen,
town.
well, hold on. My point is, I don't like it. That it was a bad idea, but at least that's a game with service that they will play. Instead of giving them
mhm.
Halo and giving them
And Gears.
Gears and what's the other game they Microsoft gave them that's coming out uh
They got
uh
Fable.
yeah, Fable. I don't think they should have got that. If you're gonna give them a game with service, then give them a game with service and shit. I'm not worried
Yeah.
about. I'm not worrying about the third party games that they've been getting. I don't care. You gave them fucking Starfield. They ain't play that. My thing is this: you should have looked at these records of how they play these fucking games, because somebody wasn't looking at. They're doing their homework and looking at how these play these fucking games and stuff. They wasn't looking at. It took how many games they done gave them before they realized, well, we just give them a game with a server. It shouldn't have took that goddamn long. You should know your enemy and know what type of game they fucking play. It ain't fucking hard. You can go on any screen fucking outlet and you can see what type of games they play. It ain't hard.
Mhm.
Again,
So why
I
your
would
ass
have
ain't
rather
running? Why
listen
you
here.
flip?
This
Why
would
you
make
ain't
it.
running? Why you ain't running Xbox?
This would make it so bad. This would make it so. The same reason why you ain't there. This would make it so bad.
He said I ain't.
Nintendo would have played that shit faster than them, and I bullshit you not.
Yeah, I mean,
I
possibly,
don't know.
but
I don't know
but the,
about that.
but the
They
issue,
would have.
but the
Nintendo would have played it before them. I hate to say it. Nintendo is quick with it more than they are.
yeah, but the issue is they were putting all games everywhere. Like it
Right.
didn't. It wasn't about like initially it was like, oh, try this, try that, but it wasn't really like that wasn't the end goal. They had already reserved, like basically said, we gonna put everything everywhere, and it just wasn't working. Like you can't just put all your games everywhere and then keep the value of your box. Like you could have the best box ever made, but if that shit don't have nothing as far as an exclusive, listen, man, motherfuckers will buy a cheap TV over a really good quality TV just because it's affordable. Like, who do you think? What kind of TVs they buying at Walmart? They ain't buying fucking expensive ass TVs over there. They buying affordable shit.
Well,
Oh
You
yeah,
know?
for people at Walmart, I'm glad you said. I want y'all to know the same name brand TV that y'all getting from Walmart is not the same name brand TV quality that y'all getting from Best Buy. They make a lesser brand, they make a lesser model of the TV that's been sold at Best Buy
And
at
Best Buy to
Walmart.
Walmart.
Yeah, and
But don't
I
did
just want them
Walmart
to
just
know
hang
that.
on, but Walmart just bought a TV company.
No, no, no,
They
but
bought Vizio. They bought
right.
Vizio.
No, they didn't even buy video. They didn't buy
Yes, they
that. I
did. They
look,
did. That
no,
Walmart
no,
did bought
Bone,
T-Mobile.
listen to me.
I
They
think they
did not.
bought Roku or somebody.
Yeah, they bought Roku. They did not buy
Okay,
Vizio.
all
This
right. They
is,
bought Roku. My bad. My bad.
but listen, but my point is this: that what I'm saying is that the same
No, they
model.
did buy a
Listen,
TV.
listen. The same model TV and shit, it's not going to be the same quality. Because how I know this? Because Walmart got them to make a Vizio TV that has less, that had the same name brand, the same model, and made that model have less than what you would get from another store. That's how you know that they didn't bought that. Because then Vizio wouldn't have had to do that. That's how I know they didn't buy that. Walmart didn't buy Vizio. That's what they do at Walmart. I just want that for people out there to know that. But if you have a Xbox, if you have an Xbox, don't be bad. Don't be mad about it because the Xbox does again. Would you like to say, Bone? It upscales and it make that TV perform in the best possible way that it can.
What
Even
that
with
Yeah.
on
a
the
low,
Xbox?
even with a no brand TV, the Xbox does that. How I know this because they talked about this shit when Don Mattress was talking about how they want the Xbox to help out TV that people can't afford to buy all these expensive TV that help
That was the
make the
Xbox
Xbox.
One doing that shit.
No, yeah, you're right. You're right. No, you're right. It was, but
That was
Don Mattress
Xbox
talked
One
about
that was
that
doing
before.
that.
Yeah, you're right. That was Xbox One, but he still was controlled then when he had said it because he's the one that said that shit. And I was like, huh,
It said no brand
interesting.
TVs.
Huh.
Niggas Ray said no brand TVs.
Yeah, I
No,
mean,
no,
yeah.
no. You will get that. Like I say, Flip. I was like you say. You got to do your research. Like you read something. Like I say, I want a new TV, right? Had to do some research, right? And I saw this one TV, but you know, Prime had these little Prime days this week, right? So I'm like, all right. They was like, I'll get it to you for this, and I'm like, oh, let me go do my research. Let me go. If I don't want to get something, I'm gonna be mad about.
Yeah.
So
I get it.
I'm going through this, so I'm like, so I'm getting ready to hit the button, and something tell me, Bone, go check out that shit. And I was at work. I said, well, I was like, all right, man, I'm gonna get off, man. So I get on there. I'm like, oh shit, this shit is 25 times better. And I ain't spending nothing but an extra $50. Oh, yeah, we got to go with this one. We got to go with this one. I'm over here on YouTube. Look, I'm looking at digital trends. So everybody, I'm like, okay. It's like, yeah, and it's real good for gaming. I'm like, that's what I do. I'm not like everybody else. I don't really give a fuck about watching TV. I just see what I see.
You just
I'm
want to buy
streaming
it
the
for
shit anyway. So
you just want to watch it for gaming. Like, listen.
yeah,
Every
I'm like I said, I'm playing.
everybody's visual accordingly is fucking different. Everybody they see things differently. So you're right.
Yeah, but the thing is, especially now, like if you get a quality television, it's gonna, as long as the TV's functioning, you should be fine. Especially nowadays, not like all that 8K bullshit. They ain't really,
You
that
ain't got
shit
no
ain't gonna be a
It's
thing
advertising.
for a
It's
while, to be
advertising.
honest.
AK8, listen, it's a scam. It's just
Yeah, because
advertising.
guess what? It's
No,
not going to be a
no
thing
A,
until, I
no
mean, granted,
AK.
streaming doesn't really do 8K like that. So until it
nobody
becomes a
thing
thing,
streaming 8K. I mean, okay, only thing you streaming 8K, I think which card is pushing up more to the wolf. It's like the World Cup going on. They got it in 4K.
yeah,
Now they might let your TV upscale it as much as to 8K. But
yeah, but
that's
like you
what
just want to
they
have
don't
all the
do like
top,
they don't do it like your regular NBA games and all that. No
yeah,
motherfuckers, they streaming to you in 1080 in 1080i and 1080p. So it depends on who your
yeah,
provider
like
is.
you ain't going to be able to
And then
see,
it's gonna
like
let
if
your
your
TV to
TV goes
upscale.
up to 120 or something like that, it's not like you're going to be able to see 240. if you get a higher frame rate like that.
Yeah, like
Like you're
most,
not,
like I got,
but
yeah, I just got like what 144,
Most
144,
people,
144 hearts.
mo,
I'm
the,
not finna see that shit.
the thing that you just need to know most, I hate to tell y'all, but a lot of people, you can't, you're not going to see beyond 4K. I'm sorry, you're not.
No,
You can look it up. You're not going to see
Mhm.
beyond 4K.
no.
Your eyes cannot see that. So it's just a marketing tool for them to get you to spend your fucking money
Mm-hmm.
on some bullshit. You're not going to see it. Whoever think they can see 4K, listen, you must got. I mean, four beyond
AK.
not
4K
eagle
or
eyes.
8K, motherfucker. You yeah, say that shit again. You got
Well,
fucking eagle eyes.
I think that beyond 4K is just the size of the TV.
Yeah,
Right.
I think
And
Yeah,
if you, the
yeah.
bigger your
Now if
TV, then you
you
use
Right.
an
that's
8K
the thing.
Right.
If
band
you buying the
for the
eight, if you
size
buying an
range.
8K,
Right.
if you get an 8K TV and your shit ain't bigger than 70
100 foot.
inches, you're
A
wilding.
hundred. Yeah,
no.
Yeah,
it better.
a
I was gonna say
hundred
100.
and
It,
above
I was
is
gonna
what
say
you need to
100.
be looking
it
at.
just
Yeah, I was gonna say
what it
100 and above.
what it did. See, people think it's a vid. What it does is spreads out the pixels and shit like that because it's a bigger
Yeah, it makes it
fucking
fit better.
TV.
It
Yeah.
make it fit better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right. That's it.
Instead of stretching the image,
Uh,
Right.
it
yeah,
It don't mean that you go. Oh my God, I can see on 8K. No.
I mean, see,
yeah.
that's
No.
Because I mean,
No.
because
OAP.
think of it this way. Like for those that aren't familiar with, understanding like pixels,
Live, you
you can
know.
take. No, I'm just saying for those that don't know, you could take a big ass image and stick it on a small screen, but you're not going to get any better visual quality with it. Like you could take 4K and put it on a 7-inch screen. It's just going to feel to you no better than freaking 1080p. It really
Say that
ain't.
again. Yeah, because it's
mm-hmm.
I
compressed.
mean,
Because of the size of
because
the screen. Yeah.
the screen
Mm-hmm.
size is what's really determining what your quality, what your visual is going to be for that. Like now, you could add all the bells
Mm-hmm.
and whistles for higher textures and all that, but like the visual quality, as far as like the clarity, it's not going to be any better than what the actual ratio is. So, and the bigger the screen, the more you'll be able to notice it. Like, think about those screens that you see at the arenas, that should be 8K, because one, it's those screens are big as fuck, and you got to be able to see them from hella far.
Yeah.
But outside
Right.
of that, or when you go to concerts they do that too.
Hey,
You go to
hey, hey,
concerts, like like people go to concerts and get an experience. They be like, "Yo, them TVs was fucking wild! Like,
Oh yeah.
felt
hey,
like
hey,
I was in this bitch." But like,
hey,
it was
live.
because they give you the a high quality visual
Hey, live. You
screen.
want
What up?
you want a projector?
Nah,
Yeah, I
I'm
want
good.
You want a
I ain't
projector?
got nowhere
No,
to put
no.
it. I ain't got nowhere to
Listen,
put it.
no. Adjustable. Listen, I gotta go over my own crib. Listen, this nigga. I said this nigga got a projector, and he said, man, I had that joint for a while. I forgot. You mother. I gotta go over this nigga crib now, man. This nigga
I
probably got
see
all
it.
kinds of projectors and
Yeah, but
shit.
I ain't got nowhere to put it. That's the only
I
problem. Like, that's the
I
main
do.
issue with it.
I do.
Oh,
I
you
wanna-
about to buy it from Flip?
no, Mo, give me that shit for free.
Oh,
I gotta
okay.
Yeah,
go.
I mean, if you got space to
No,
put it,
Mo.
yeah, but unfortunately, I ain't got
Mo
it.
would give me
So
that. I would get it for bone, but fuck that nigga. But you know what I mean? So now I gotta go over there and see what he got, yo. Cause he be having stuff and be forgetting that he had that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, this
like I have
motherfucker.
a projector, but I don't have no crazy projector, and that projector is for my daughter. Like, cause I just like I was telling you before, I done switched all the
You got one.
TVs.
You got one of them TikTok projector, huh?
No, it's I mean, it's a
Yeah,
mountable one. You can mount
it's a
it.
small one. A small one.
Yeah, it's a small one. It's not
Yeah,
a. It's not a.
you got one of them TikTok projectors. I see those Jones. I'm like, wait a minute. They look good, but that's it.
Yeah, it's like
That's it.
it almost looks like a light. Like you could mount it on, like it's almost like one of them drop lights. Like I could literally, actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. You could mount it on the ceiling and have it point to wherever you want it. We ain't just do it. Well, only reason why I ain't do it, man, we just got that ceiling done there. Cause
Oh
like
shit.
that ceiling, my daughter's ceiling was fucked up when we first moved in the house, so we had to get
Yeah.
it replaced.
Listen. When you move in houses, man, you got to do what you got to do to fix that shit, bro.
Yeah, man, we had to get the roof done. We wanted to get the bathroom done, couldn't do it. We had to get the roof done. Like fuck, that roof cost us $16,000 to get fixed, man. Because
Mm.
we had cedar wood versus regular like oak.
Oh yeah.
You know what I
That shit
mean?
cost.
Damn.
Yeah, because cedar is like it's very brittle, in comparison, and it was like the thing to do like a fucking 100 years ago, however long it was. That motherfuckers was, actually I think it was the 80s. They were doing roofs with cedar,
Damn.
and
How old is
we
the
had to
house?
get
You must live in
the
an old
house is
house.
like 100. Like all the houses in my where I live are like 100 years old.
Yeah, my
It's an
mom
old
was
ass
like that.
town. It's an old ass town.
Fuck
The
My
around.
oldest
mom
house in our neighborhood is like 175.
Don't get yourself hung. You know what I'm saying,
Damn.
by the witches in the Eastwood and shit.
It ain't that type of town. It ain't no fucking
Nah,
Salem
you
shit.
don't. Yeah, he don't live there. I know where that nigga live at.
Yeah, I don't. I live in it's a fucking small town. It's a big town, but they got a lot of old shit. They got
Like,
a lot of old
hey,
motherfuckers that ain't die off yet. We just waiting for these old niggas to die. I mean, I
damn.
know it sounds morbid, but these niggas need to die. Like
And
they
you talk,
fucking
and you hold on. You talk about me and Donald Trump, man. You need to cut this shit.
nah. These old niggas need to die, man. They got because they fucking up everything. Like they
That's
over
what you think
here,
Donald Trump is doing. That's the
huh?
same thing I'm saying. Shit, that
Hey,
motherfucker.
people,
Yeah,
tonight
trying
we
to.
brought to you by Cutwater Viking Mule. You know what I'm saying? I'm drinking
Yeah,
that shit.
that's why that man. Listen, man. That's why I don't believe in fucking like. They should be a rule. You can't be a president over the age of 65. Because you over here talking about make America great again, like it was so great way back in the day when motherfuckers was getting fucking lynched and shit. Man, fuck out of
Well,
here.
well, side note, real fast. It's like what Obama said. He said the problem with it is you got these old motherfuckers. Well, I'm paraphrasing. He didn't say that, but you got these old motherfuckers. Where he did say he would that person that talked about him would never say that to his fucking face. He did say that, but you got these old people who don't want to fucking die. Said that. He said you
No.
got these old people that don't want to die.
Well, you also got to. They're living old. These old motherfuckers are living longer. Like think about it. When we were kids, man. It was nothing to see somebody in their 60s or 70s die, and they'd be like, man, they died of natural causes. Now they would never say that shit. They would never say someone at the age of 60 died of natural causes.
Yeah, like shit. Monty just turned
I
88.
mean, that's not a thing like that no more.
No,
Shit, my grandmother's 98. Shit, she just had a birthday
Monty still
today. I
walking,
called her, but her
talking
ass
shit.
was asleep. Yeah.
Auntie still walk, talking about why you ain't come to the family? Because I got to work, Auntie. She's like, you out there chasing them hoes. I'm like, no, I'm just trying to chase time.
Well, shit, look at Punisher. Punisher, like, what, 70, and he still look like he's 15.
Oh,
He said
shit.
70.
He said you an old ass a young nigga.
Y'all see Punisher face, y'all be like, this little ass nigga. No, the funny thing is Chaos, red tag, right? Red tag, wife. I seen a picture of Chaos, and his wife, European motherfucker from down under. He said his wife said, "Why you playing with somebody's kids? That's who little baby that." I said, "Damn." She said, "What?" She said, "Yo, he think he like he thought Chaos was like fucking 11." I like, God damn. Chaos did look young as fuck though. That's why that motherfucker never had his pictures showing, because he looked like he was a little ass 12-year-old. I like, hold on.
Said he's a smart guy.
Like,
Smart guy.
You can't be in this party with us and you looking like you like 12.
Yo, we went to school with a nigga we used to call smart guy because this nigga looked like he was a kid. Like he came to orientation for freshman year, and we were sitting there looking at him, and we were like, hold up, my nigga. It was him and his brother, right? He's like 19 at the time, his brother 12, and he over there talking about about to move in my dorm. We sitting there the whole time like, damn, this nigga a real life smart guy and shit, not knowing that this nigga older than us. But he just looked young as hell. And then we saw that nigga at like after we graduated when he was in his 30s. I was like, yo, bro, you the only nigga I know that go from looking 12 years old to fucking 60 Like you look 12 at 19 and 60 at 30. What the fuck is going on? He over here looking like George Jefferson out this bitch. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Damn.
Yeah, that school stress his ass out. That's what happened.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
That
shit
nigga ain't
happened.
even go to class. That nigga ain't even go to class. One time I was sitting there, I was like, yo, my boys was mad as hell because he was beating everybody's high scores in the game, and we couldn't figure out like how the fuck is this nigga always doing this shit? Like we hear when he playing, where he find the time. Then we found out this nigga when we go to our classes, this nigga go back to the room, and fucking play all the games and shit. He was like, yo, nigga, you ain't go to class this week? He was like, oh man, what you gotta understand, man,
You know what?
Shit, man, I don't know. I was like, what the fuck?
You know what I saw was odd that you said that. Look up the picture of Neil deGrasse Tyson when he was younger. That nigga don't look like no fucking scientist or nothing. He look like an average ass fucking nigga.
It's another. What's the other black dude?
I said, what the
What's the other
fuck?
black dude? The astrophysics. The other guy. He
That
was
is Neil deGrasse. That's the same motherfucker.
No, not Neil deGrasse Tyson. It's another guy. He's more like
Another guy.
He talking
Yeah.
about, you
You
know
talking
what
about
he
like
talking
a
about?
bird?
No, I
Yeah,
know
but
he talking
he's
about.
more like Urban. He talks like
You know who he talking about? I know he talking about. He talking about Neil the Mike Tyson. That's who he talking about.
You stupid. Neil deGrasse Tyson. You know he's from I think he's from Brooklyn. Is
He
either
from New
the
York.
Bronx or Brooklyn, one of them.
Yeah, I don't know where.
The Bronx. Actually, I think it's the Bronx. I think he's from the
Okay.
Bronx.
Yeah, I don't know where he's from, but yeah, but I like, wait a minute. I seen the picture. I was like, yo, the motherfucker know how to fight and everything. I say, how the hell? And
Well,
you
he's from the
see-
Bronx, so even if you go to like a smart ass school like he did, sometimes you're gonna have to fight on your way home. It just is what it is, man.
Yo, yeah,
Because they be trying to beat up the smart kids. Man. They was on that time back then.
Listen. He said at around them era, he said when he was younger in school, you wouldn't know that he wasn't that type of dude that was that smart like that. The teacher know when I say, oh, he gonna be an astrophysics. I said, well, damn, what the fuck happened? Like, what the fuck did you drink? That's what the fuck I want to know.
Sometimes it clicks.
I mean, nah, but a lot of times it's what your interest is. Like you
might
go to
be
school
right
and
with
you
that.
figure out what your interest is. Like, oh, I'm into that. Like sometimes like it's just like you just be like out there just can't figure shit out. Like I don't know. I don't know what I like, and then all of a sudden it clicks. You're great at this. You know, look at freaking what's his name? Ben Carson. His ass struggled academically for a while until he found out he was interested in medicine and science. You know what I mean? Now, granted, he's still dumb as a rock when it comes to other social shit. That ain't his forte. So that's why it didn't make no sense why Trump put him over there. But Trump is a terrible judge of character and business, man. He just that motherfucker.
No, that's not it.
He ain't right his damn self.
No,
real shit. I remember mom told me this shit the other morning.
He put people in there that's like him.
That nigga don't wake up in the morning.
Nah, not even that. It's just like that motherfucker. Yeah,
He put people in there that's like him. That's why he put people.
Well, he'll fuck with anybody that capitulates to what he wants. Other than that, he don't give a shit. He don't really care. It's never about the main thing being the goal, because this nigga goes bankrupt all the time. So to him, all it is about getting what he wants out of it, and then fuck everybody else. Like that's how he looks at it. Plus, he ain't never had to work for nothing. Everything's already set up for him. Like think about all the decisions that he really, really makes on his own. All them shits go to shit.
Yeah.
Because he don't really.
Well,
he ain't a great judge of a character when it comes to that.
Well, listen, he got people that think just like him, and shit goes to shit.
Oh no! Well, think about it. This term now that he's dealing with is way different than the first one. The first one was crazy too. Don't get me wrong, but this is some whole wild shit right now. This ain't even like even in the realm of normalcy of any kind.
It backfire. Everything they do is backfire.
Because he chose people based off of their loyalty to him. He didn't give a fuck how dumb they were. They could be the dumbest motherfucker in the world. As long as they would, show nothing but love to him, regardless of what he does, hey, you're a winner to me. Think about it. The only people that he let go are the ones that it was just like they just were so bad that there's nothing else he could do but just let them go. But outside of that,
A narcissist. That's all. That's what he is.
and then all these people that are like, man, they're going to be so many people that are going to get freaking arrested, brought up on charges for freaking war crimes and all kinds of shit after his term is up. So I don't know if he's going to try to pardon niggas before.
He might. He might. No,
He'd
but
be like,
see,
oh,
but hold on. But
I'm a pardon motherfuckers in the future,
yeah, but you know that all that shit can be reversed. They talking about they gotta come at this shit differently now.
Oh yeah, because he's doing fuck shit. Yeah.
After what he just did, politics, as you know, it have to change, and that's why they talking crazy now. Like, yo, they gonna do this and that. The Democrat gonna do such and such. They supposed to. Because what y'all did.
Nah, but you know what really fucked up? The Democrats fucked up where he put a lot of those policies like, oh, the president's immune from this shit. He should have took that. They should have took that shit out when Biden first got in there. They did not. They left that shit in. So then when he came back, he was able to do all this fuck shit because they left that shit in. They didn't really take away all the shit. He undid a couple of things that Trump put in there, but he didn't undo all that shit.
I mean, come on. I mean, they had all parts of the government. So even if
facts. That's the way they were. That's also how. That's definitely how they were able to get away with it. But I mean, listen, man, this is a big ass lesson in physics. Now, I would hope motherfuckers would pay attention and stop saying that dumb shit about like it doesn't matter to vote no more, nigga. You see it fucking matters. Now you see. Now you don't talk about that. No. I don't want to hear another motherfucker talking about. I don't know why.
Listen. This is funny. I'm glad you say that. Donald Trump is the main reason why that shit need to go out the fucking window. Because the simple fact that if he is able to do all this. People keep thinking, oh, well, if she was in office, it was going to happen. No, the fuck it was not.
Not like that. No, bro, they would never let her get away with this shit.
Right.
They would never let her get away with this shit.
Listen, I have to tell that to my young boy. I said, listen, number one, if they ain't let Obama get away with the shit that he was doing, what make you think that she's going to get away with it?
Yeah, think about it. They had every excuse in the book for his shit. They would never let her decide she want to wear a dress with whatever they deem. They deem
my man for wearing a tan fucking suit.
Facts.
Fucking suit. There's no way. Listen, listen, and I'm not just saying it doesn't matter who the fuck it was. If it was her, Hillary, or whoever. God damn it, they could be Ching Chong Wu Dan. They would not get away with this shit, and they got majority. They got the control of everything, of all parts of the government.
Yeah, but the way he was doing, he isolated himself, right? That was one way he was able to do it, and this motherfucker got dirt on a lot of people. You know what I mean? Like, because all this the shit he did in the past.
No. Say it correctly. It's not him who got dirt. It's Netanyahu and that alien looking motherfucker. Those them too. Them the niggas that was doing all this shit. Them the niggas that's really called is saying what is what. That's why Donald Trump ain't go to jail. That's why he ain't have nobody really come up for him and they locking his ass up. That's why he's getting away with all that shit. They got that nigga by the balls. If you don't do it, why they ain't release all them files, them Epstein files?
Because his followers don't care. Listen, man, Donald Trump is worse than R. Kelly. They try to make R. Kelly and R. Kelly.
Listen. I'm tired of listening to this politics shit bullshit. So y'all
I know you ain't talking. I know you're not talking.
I'm keeping it on.
Hello, Mr. Sportsman. Hello, Mr. Sportsman. And I'm
Yeah,
listening
well,
to what
I
Listen,
mean,
man.
this
what's
man
the
could come
difference? What's the
out with
difference? I don't
all
talk about
a
sports for
freaking
45 minutes.
mixtape about all
Hey,
that
hey,
shit. Guess what?
Bone, listen. This one thing you gonna do. You gonna talk this shit, but you ain't gonna sit up here and talk retarded and don't know how to do fucking math. It's fucking 45 minutes. Nigga, you could have said 5 minutes. This shit been going on for 5 minutes. But this 45 minutes and 20 minutes, now you're going too fucking far with this shit. Mr. Look at these Jones in the club. Got me looking at fucking black curvy black people on fucking on my goddamn phone. Video games of curvy black women. Now what you saying, like why?
Yeah, but I mean, listen. I mean, I understand, but you gotta understand, Bone. Black people, you do know you being in America is political in itself as a black person.
Even video
You just
games.
exist. Your existence being
Yeah.
in America is political. A black person walk into a room, it doesn't matter if you want to fucking, you could put on the whole coon outfit, you could wear in the bow tie and everything, and be like, listen, I'm the most non-confrontational black man you could ever meet. Ha!
Yo, why
Guess
he
what?
sound
These
like?
motherfuckers
Why he sound
still
like?
gonna look at you.
Yo, you know what he sound like? Hey, Punisher. Why he sound like whatchamacallit? Whatchamacallit son off the Cleveland show. His son. And he sound like Cleveland's son.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. You could be like, oh, I'm the most non-confrontational and blah blah blah, and I just want everybody to feel comfortable around me. Man, it's still a political statement. You just being there. I mean, it is what it is. It's just it ain't no way around it. It ain't no way around it. Just how it is.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
like I don't know why. Listen here, man. The way this shit is, man, is man. You got people out here spazzing out. You got people. I done seen so many people who didn't want to listen to black people, and now they spazzing out talking about, man, this ain't no way to live, man. I can't do this and that. I'm paying like, yo, this shit is this motherfuckers ready
Listen,
to
man.
kill themselves.
Listen, black people have always been the canary in the coal mine when it came to America and the politics. We always because the shit affects us the most. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the white people are feeling it now, but it's only because of their own doing. They're a lot of the stuff that they and obviously it's not all white people. That's just ridiculous. But it's those that fell into the whole ideal of I believe this racist shit. I don't need to work as hard in order to get what I need to get. So now you're fucked because the white people that are skilled, they're fine. But Joe, dumbass, that decided you didn't want to go to school, you didn't want to, you had all the opportunity in the world that you want to complain about not being able to get into this one specific school you want to get into. Whereas black people, they do not have that type of option. There's very few black people that sit there and be like, if I don't get into this one school, my life is over. They just be happy to get into any school, motherfucker. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Be
But you
like,
know
you're
what?
privileged because you're a minority. Like, the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know why they think that. I don't know
No,
where.
because they think about it. I would never look at it as if I'm competing for something and I come in second to last. I'm not going to be looking at the person that comes in right before me and be like, "Oh my god, I want to figure out how they beat me. They cheated." Not mind you, not the other 7 to 6 people that were before them. The one that's right before me. It has me at last place. That shit doesn't even make sense to me. Why would you even complain about that shit? Like that doesn't even make any sense. Oh well, if it wasn't for this black person that I believe is not as qualified as me to get this. So you're basically saying that you believe that they're in the back, not that they're the head of the class, that they're somehow they just took the very last slot from you, and that's not even how that works. It's like, you know how many mediocre white people have to get into school before they get a chance, so they have to be the top of their class regardless, and then you compete against white people or non-minorities that are freaking not as qualified. That's how it really works. But they don't see it that way. They just see a minority and assume, oh, this motherfucker must be like came in here over affirmative action. Not that they overqualify for this position. I don't know why they don't see it that way, but that's how they see it, man.
Nah, I know why they see it that way. They see it that way because that's what these big ass company got them saying that shit. These big ass companies saying, "Oh, you can't get it because the black person got it." That's why. That's what the fuck is
No.
going on. They making up excuses and shit that had these motherfuckers be stupid and not want to listen to what black people is telling them. Now that the shit is out in the air and it's a can and it's kicking a fucking can and shit. Now they want to talk. Hey man, listen, if we like no. Ain't no. Now you want to kumbaya and be together when we were trying to tell you these motherfuckers is setting your dickhead ass up. And y'all want to run with that racist bullshit. Now that they see this shit, now is unbelievable. They just played a tape and over there in what state is that Tugmaster in on
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, that they had quote them on tape in a private meeting and saying they're getting upset that they couldn't hang black people no more. So now they under investigation and shit. And these people in the chat talking about, I can't believe this. What have this country come to? Like what?
But you also got to understand that Oklahoma is one of the. It was like, I think it's number 48 when it comes to education in America.
No,
So
no,
there's some
no.
of the dumbest motherfuckers.
No. No. Not that. I'm saying in the chat. I don't know where these people from. They can be from anywhere. It's motherfuckers
No, I'm
all over the
yeah,
world
okay.
that acting like they can't believe this. Like mother, this. Let's okay. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna act like this shit ain't never happened before.
Oh yeah, I mean I can understand. I'm just saying like
I'm
Oklahoma,
like, oh,
as far as like
no,
yeah,
I'm just talking about the
they ain't the
crime.
brightest.
I'm just talking about the crime where they want to hang people, but they was
Yo, what is
upset
that
that they
shit Trump
couldn't.
said where he was like, you can't, he said some wild shit. He said, can't not good be happening, only good. What, it was some wild shit he said.
Oh, that motherfucker said a lot.
Some wild shit. He said
That
some
motherfucker
fucked
say
up.
a lot. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know what the
He's-
fuck he says a lot, but
he said, not good, or, oh man, I forget. That shit was so funny.
it's just the fact these people act like oh wow I can't believe America is like this. What?
Oh yeah, I mean, from other countries, I can see how they see that.
No, I'm talking about for motherfuckers in this country. They can't believe America
Uh,
is like that in this country.
because you got to
I
be
ain't gonna
white.
get to
Because
exactly.
it doesn't affect you, so you're
Exactly.
not paying attention.
Exactly. So now that you see it, it's
Like, think
real
about
live
it,
better than how they
as far as
sound about.
as being a man, you don't think about abortions and shit like that. And a lot of times, men only think about abortions is when it comes to like a woman gets pregnant and she just wants to get rid of the baby. They don't think of it from the aspect of a woman gets pregnant and the baby isn't being like developed correctly. Like maybe they didn't get all the way to the uterus and they're stuck in the fallopian tube, which happens. You know what I mean? So you got to get an abortion for that because
Listen,
one, the baby's not going to survive anyway,
listen,
not
it,
outside of the uterus. So,
listen.
but you know, a dumb motherfucker wouldn't know that.
Listen. If they want to get an abortion, listen. That's on them. I'm not going to tell them not to. If listen, if a female been raped and all that other stuff, and they want to get an abortion, I'm not gonna say no. Just keep no. Fuck that. I ain't gonna tell you what to do. Like, yo, you want to get abortion and stuff like that? Go ahead. Go ahead. For whatever reason, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, but that's not even the most common reason why they get it done. So you know what I mean? Like, it's mostly
Yeah.
medical reasons why they get it done. You know, and it ain't for us. It has nothing to do with us. They don't give a shit if black minorities abort their babies. It's all about they don't want white women aborting white babies. You know, even
Yep.
though
Yep.
Who knows what the races of those babies actually are? They just know the mother's white. Man, but yeah, I don't know, man. America's on some other shit, man.
Fuck this country.
You know what? I would have loved it to go back to being normal, where the president is the president, and you don't even talk about that motherfucker. You like shit. As crazy as it was with Biden, the only time we really thought of him is when he was falling asleep. That was the worst shit that motherfucker used to do, falling asleep.
This country have always been fucked up. It never been normal. Nothing
I
ever been
mean,
normal in this country. It have always been racist and fucked up. It was
oh
built
no,
off
well,
that.
America's an experiment for sure.
This shit
But
always been like that. They always what they doing with Donald Trump is what they always have wanted to do.
no, I mean, but they've done it before multiple times. They just,
Nah,
it's like you take 2 steps forward, take 3 steps back. That's kind of how we do shit.
these motherfuckers crazy.
Nah, for sure. You know what I mean? But they don't, listen, man.
Listen,
Like
I
it's
say,
only they want shit the way they want it when it benefits them. You know what I mean? Oh, get rid of all these damn Muslims and da. Okay. Well, guess what? All the Muslim doctors, make them only Muslim doctors don't take care of any white people. It's only non-white people. Man, they will have a fit. What do you mean? My mom has this disease and only this Muslim doctor can take care of. They'd be pitching a fit.
hey, that's like what Big Kahuna told me. He said, listen, listen. I say, listen here, if you feel that strongly about us, let us leave. Give us money to fucking leave. Go to another country. Let us leave. Big Kahuna said, yeah. And they drag our
Yeah.
asses right back from across the ocean. I was like,
Yeah,
I
it's
said,
not.
yo, I
Yeah,
believe that. I said, yo, I believe that too. I like, yo, I believe that. I like Big Kahuna, you might be right. I believe that.
nah, man. Listen, man. They will
They
not.
will do
It's
that
like
shit.
it's like a one of those situations where a motherfucker has a girlfriend, complains about it, wants her to go, and then when she out there doing good, living her life, then they want to beg her to come back. Man, listen, think about what country if they learn all the African Americans, all the black people in general that live in America, they just said, all right, y'all motherfuckers got to go somewhere else. We'll foot the bill, give you reparations, but y'all niggas got to leave. What country we going to? You gonna go to different countries in Africa?
Yeah.
You're going to one specific. So
I don't
and
know.
then
I
you
don't know if
taking
you're
all.
aware. I don't know if you're aware of it, but yeah, there's other countries that will take in black people. They have already said that. But like,
No,
like
I'm
black
saying yeah,
people,
there
like
are.
black don't got no money. Like yo, don't got no money. Don't got no fucking money to leave. That's the problem. But they wouldn't let that shit happen. If they, for
No,
them to
I
let
mean because
that,
you got to build the infrastructure. I mean,
yeah,
like wherever you go, right? Because you're gonna have a larger population than you currently have, depending on how many people are actually going there, right? And then you have to build up the economy to accommodate not only for the people that are coming, but the people that already live there. Because otherwise, you don't want to have a bunch of rich motherfuckers that came from America living in a poor ass country. They're gonna resent your ass.
no, I ain't talking about nobody. Man, fuck no. Them rich motherfuckers ain't getting no. Nah, fuck that. Them countries like that, no, they gonna have to they gonna have to break break with that bread. They gonna have to break that bread. I already know that. I done looked into all that politics, how them other country play. No, it ain't. It's not that sweet. It is not that
Nah,
sweet because they rich. It would not happen like that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
What will happen is this country, these poor stupid ass racist motherfuckers, they gonna start noticing how fucked up they got, how fucked over they getting.
oh yeah,
They,
because the thing is like, man, you know how crazy it'd be if there ain't no black people. Like there's no black people in New York, no black people in LA. They just gone. And then everything that we create and is all coming from somewhere else. Man, those motherfuckers be tight. and then you all of a sudden you losing in the Olympics all the damn time. You be like, damn, what the fuck? Losing.
Yeah,
Be
niggas
like, we
losing.
used to win like 100 medals. Now we only winning like 40. What the fuck? They gonna be trying to make up for shit. Motherfuckers gonna be trying to juice out there. They're gonna be getting disqualified all the goddamn time. Be like, such and such lost his medals, man. He was out here juicing.
Yeah. Yeah. That nigga Bone left.
Oh, y'all made Ball leave? Oh shit.
Yeah,
Bone
made
scared
that
of
nigga
politics.
leave.
Bone scared of a lot of that shit. Bone don't be understanding that shit like he think he do. He don't. Like Bone, you don't be understanding that shit. That shit is not as simple as cut dry like Lawwise say. Everything has something to do with politics. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, but it does.
Yeah, like shit.
Or
Our
should,
whole like the
or
whole
should I
thing is
say?
we've been talking about video games, talking about like, oh, we'll keep video politics out of video games. Bitch, politics is what got us where we are at right now. What you
Yeah,
mean?
they had to listen.
That shit played a big part in it.
Listen, people, ladies and gentlemen, listen. Remember, see, I don't know how old some of you are, but for the ones that are, you know what I'm talking about. Let's not forget in the late '90s and shit, early 2000, when GTA and a lot of these games, as violent as they are, and these little white kids that was running around killing people and shit and stuff. Let's not forget, video game was the fallback on to why this is happening. They used to blame video games all the fucking time for every time a damn white little boy shot up a school. All they did. I'm like, God damn, what the fuck video game got to do with this?
Yeah, it had nothing to do with it. Had nothing to do. It had nothing to do with parenting.
Yup.
It had nothing to do with the fact that their parents gave them access to guns.
Yup.
You know what I mean? Easy access, not even just access. Easy access. Find out. Oh, well, why do you shoot these kids up with this AR-15? Oh, that was his grandfather's gun. But like, well, how do you get access to it? Oh, well, his grandfather would take him to the shooting range all the time and just gave him access to his gun, whatever he wanted to go out there and do target practice in the woods. For whatever reason, you know, they working, so they don't know, not paying attention that, you know, little Tyler over here, you a little fucking off.
Yeah, without doing no type of. Listen,
but the problem is making an excuse, yo. The problem is making an excuse. That's the shit that be killing me. Like never would you think about it. Out of all there are situations where there's mass shootings in impoverished or urban areas. Of course, it happens, right? Right. But never does anybody come out and say, "Oh well, there's nothing we can do." Like, imagine if a fucking gang came and shot up elementary school. You think motherfuckers from the hood would be sitting there like, "Oh well, you know, gangs will be gangs." Like, what the fuck? That shit would never happen.
Yeah.
Like, motherfuckers will have shit to pay. Shit, other gangs would make them motherfuckers pay. Other people in the same gang would make those motherfuckers pay if they was on some bullshit like that. They make them pay when motherfuckers get hit in crosshairs. Oh, you shot the baby over here. Oh, little nigga, you gonna have to pay for that shit.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's sad that this shit happened, regardless who you are. But again, you're right. It's the parent. The parent don't be parenting their kids, and it be and most of the time it be the little kids that be bullying other children and stuff like that. I mean,
that is similar to that Carmelo shit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That shit was I remember telling that story about the kid that I grew up with that got stabbed by a kid that he was bullying. He was bullying this kid excessively for a long time. And I was like, when you put a motherfucker's back against the wall and you make him scary like that, where he feels that he has no choice but to carry a weapon to defend himself, motherfucker, that's your fault. You made him like that.
You know the funny
thinking it
thing.
was funny.
You know the funny thing about that Carmelo shit though, and now they investigating that shit again because the shit that they did is fucked up.
Well,
Why
yeah,
the
because they basically
why the
railroaded him.
yeah why the twin brother didn't speak? You know why? Because it was four guys. It wasn't the two twins. It was four of them. You know how he killed them. He took their own fucking knife and stabbed them with it.
Oh, so that
They
was I
don't.
say I didn't know it wasn't his knife.
That was not his knife. That
Yeah, he said
knife
somebody threw his bag somewhere, right? They threw it
right,
up the bleachers or some shit.
right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, that wasn't his. That just get you an issue on the knife. The twin brother that's still alive.
Mm.
Now I didn't
So
know that.
yeah, they was talking about they were talking about. That's why they was like, yo, why was no one that was able in there? Why the brother, Lawwire, my brother, he just seen me get killed. You and all your other you and your other friends. I mean, you and two other people, and the dude that killed me, and Lawwire, my brother. Why my brother's not on the stand saying what happened?
Yeah, especially if you saying it's foul play.
Right, right. All them people in there know each other. The father of me and Lawwire, our father is not in our life. That boy's father is not in his life. Them twins, he just popped up because of what happened to his son. He have no communication with his children. Now all of a sudden, oh man, fuck them niggas, this and that. You have no
Like,
communication.
where were you when them kids needed you though?
Yeah, right.
It
That's
deadbeat
what's
ass
going on.
dad.
Yup, that's what's going on. Like, yo, a lot of people don't know that shit. That whole shit is bullshit. My brother can't come up and testify and tell what happened. Why you don't want him
Yeah.
to tell what happened? Because they
But
are
the other thing is they tried to paint the kid like he was just out there trying. I'm thirsting for blood to kill it. Like, whereas if that was the case, why the hell you got him on camera crying about that shit?
Listen, right. Number one, again, like you said earlier, with the bullying and all that other shit, and how they
Like, bro, you cannot. That's the bullying people is one of the number one reasons why motherfuckers get shot, stabbed, all kinds of shit. You cannot do that shit.
Yup.
Like, you cannot, man. That shit always goes wrong because you're going from the aspect of, oh, I'm just fucking with him. Whereas you don't know what's going on in that kid's head. You don't know how afraid he is. Like, man, ain't nothing more dangerous than an animal that's afraid, that's willing to go through you to get out of there.
When somebody back up against the wall, that's what happened. When somebody back up against the wall, that's the one thing you don't want. To have somebody, they thought that they could just keep. I hate to say that. No, I don't. He should have killed both of them fucking twins.
Actually, there was a kid that when I was an RA, there was a kid at my school that was fucking with this African dude, and this motherfucker got stabbed, just like old dude got stabbed, right? The only difference was, well, no, actually the same scenario because it was his knife that he got stabbed with, that he was threatening the other kid with.
It wasn't his knife.
No, he got stabbed with his own knife. So he was over there threatening this African kid with a knife. That motherfucker wrestled that shit away from him and stabbed him with it. You know what I mean? And the kid didn't get suspended for it. Because motherfucker, you can't just go around there harassing motherfuckers thinking shit is all sweet. You know what I mean?
The first thing they say, video game made him do it. What?
Yeah, I don't know. That nigga was on some
shit.
bullshit. That motherfucker stopped doing that shit though. He was on some rah-rah shit, man. After he got stabbed by the African dude, I tell you what, he wasn't fucking with them Africans no more. He's like, nah, I'm good. Them niggas be stabbing niggas. I said, oh, nigga, why are you over there fucking with him? Like, he don't even bother nobody. You over there just being an asshole and fucking fucked around and found out. Like, you can't just look at a motherfucker just because he's little, smaller than you, assuming that, because he was like a stocky dude. He about 6'1", but he wasn't huge like that. But the other guy was a little bit small. He about 5'4", 5'8", 5'7".
They was
But
bigger,
he's
and they was bigger than what you call them dudes was bigger than him.
yeah, but again, that shit don't matter.
Don't matter.
Motherfuckers think
Yep.
that shit only matters in boxing and wrestling. Like it doesn't matter on a real street fight when anything can happen. Like ain't no ref out here, nigga.
Yep.
Like
You don't understand that shit. Like, nah, dog. Listen. However, he was able to get the motherfuckers off of him.
yeah, and like the other thing is like because of the history, motherfuckers have no choice but to take it to the extreme with you. Like like you going to try to jump them in that situation. You don't know what your intentions are. That shit always go bad. Think about all the like shit. It was recently with old dude in freaking Georgia a couple years back that got freaking well he got shot and dragged whatever they fucking did when he was out there jogging and shit. I mean, they don't know what the intentions of these crazy motherfuckers, and their intentions be all kinds of fucked up. It's like, yo, why the fuck you even fucking with him? He ain't even bothering nobody. You just out there harassing people.
Hey man, but again, this is what these crazy ass racist white motherfuckers do. They think Donald Trump got these motherfuckers coming out they shell, doing what they known to do best. That's what he doing. Donald Trump got the motherfuckers thinking, oh well, I can get away the fuck I want to do. Yeah, listen. America
I
eyes
don't
is
get it.
open now. America
I
got their
mean,
eyes.
I mean, it's a tragedy regardless because old dude fight for his life in jail. But I mean, shit. Regardless of the fact, even if he gets out eventually, shit, man, that kid's gonna be traumatized for the rest of his life with that whole situation. Like on
Yeah.
some real shit.
Hey man,
So
listen. It's like it's the simplest thing to understand. Like I tell people, this country was built off of racism, and that's all it is. That's all it is, man. This country was always built like that. It was built off of
yeah,
the racist motherfucker, yo. That's just what it is. It ain't nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, you try to build your own shit, they don't want that. Like, yo, these motherfuckers is crazy, man. These motherfuckers really think this shit is the way to go, and it's not. Motherfuckers really don't be understanding how bad this shit is. Like, yo, they don't want shit to change. And after what he just did with this administration, with the Republican administration, he ruined the Republican administration forever. He ruined it.
I'm gonna
Now,
say forever, but it's bad.
no, it's ruined forever. These
I
motherfuckers,
mean, for the
they don't even like Donald Trump now.
no, well, no, I mean, I'm saying it's not ruined forever. It's just the problem is like everybody who's been involved, like they're all gonna have to kind of go
All of
because
them gonna have to. All of them going.
because for the simple fact that you can't anyone that was part of the capitulation to like the only people that don't have to worry about getting what the only people that don't have to worry about getting freaking stomped out as far as like in the political races are those that are in like heavy Republican areas that they basically don't vote for Democrats period. But
I can't.
yeah, man.
I would like to say I can't see that because the way this shit is, they have to come up with a whole new system now. And they was talking about that. That's what they're talking about on the news. Like, yo, we gotta come up with a whole new system now because of
They
this shit.
should. They
Because
should.
of it.
They gotta. They I feel they should get rid of this two party system. They got to get rid of this shit.
Well, 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 people, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the show. You can holler at us, hop in a party with us or whatever. We can continue this shit on further.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't worry,
Next week on gaming and politics.
yeah. Listen. Me and Punisher, we still going to do this. What I want to do is I want to start screaming and talk about gaming and shit like that. You know, the same shit that everybody else doing, screaming, talk about politics, whatever it is that you like or whatever. But you know, now
Yeah.
I'm in the process of either I'm gonna get a new PC or I'm gonna build one. So I don't know how I want to do this, which way to go with or whatever. I do want to start doing that, but it's gonna be much early in the day. And you
Oh
know,
yeah, for sure. I don't see you doing it. Nah.
and no, yeah, you know what? We can't do that. Like, listen, and not only that, of course, you know, I do want to have people like good brothers and rain and stuff. So like, if I record it, I want to record it. You know, I want to have it set up with though I'm recording it within the Xbox Live party, and y'all can just turn y'all shit on, and we can just go off like that. That's what I want to do. I want to do it from the Xbox Live party and shit.
Oh
And shit.
nah, word, yeah.
So you don't have to go through all that extra shit. It just be just me hit the flick of the
Yeah.
switch and stuff. Know what I'm saying?
And
Don't
yeah,
know
and
when,
you could
but I gotta get it together
yeah,
before I
you could
do
just
all that.
allow who
Free
subscribers to
falling.
come in and talk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
free
you
falling.
just gotta make sure the party ain't too congested, because otherwise you can't
Right,
hear motherfuckers.
right, right,
Like, I
right.
know everybody wants to join, but it's like you can't.
Cause,
We already
cause
had parties with like
I
16 people in there, can't hear nothing.
listen here. I'm telling you,
Mhm.
the conversation that we have in a party is better than what we say on a podcast. I'm telling you. It's way better. And I'm a nose hole bars motherfucker. I don't give a shit what the fuck you say. That shit don't matter to me. I set that podcast for adults only. Shit. Like it doesn't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Like so I
Yeah,
don't care about that, you know. I mean, you know, but I'm just trying to get it together to see exactly how I want to do this shit or whatever. You know. That's why I Mixer. I miss you, Mixer. I'm gonna write a
Yeah,
song
that's
about
something that
Mixer.
Microsoft need to bring back, man.
Yeah, man, mixes with the shit.
One
yeah.
more shot. Give it one more
One more
shot.
shot for
I
real.
mean, do they have the ability to do it? I mean, I know they shut it down,
Well, they
but
do if they doing
They
this
own it. They
if
own
they
that
doing this
shit.
cloud streaming.
Yeah,
They got
they got
room
the
for
ability.
mixing.
Yeah, they
They
can
can
well,
set
do
up.
it. They just
that's the
gotta
thing is they should just they should
just tie it in with that. Tie it in with the online streaming or the cloud streaming.
cloud
With the
gaming,
Game
cloud
Pass.
streaming. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
do
should
it
you
like
know
that.
what that should absolutely they should have it tied in with if anything get it tied in with what's that shit that they do um damn, what's the name of that
The
service
AI
that
or whatever.
that PC shit that they just added. I don't even know if we have full access to it.
Oh, you talking about
Discord.
Discord?
Discord.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
they should
thought
add
No,
they
that.
were
They should
Microsoft
doing
add
my
that
own
shit
before.
to
Discord.
Discord.
That's what I thought
I
they
know
were
they
doing
have
with
their. I know
Discord.
they have their own shit, but they have a way to make it even better. Then you know what I
I
mean.
get
But I
it
know.
as a
But
perk for
Discord does
Discord, I
that
guess.
cost?
But
That's technically cost something.
well,
Like yeah, I
I think
guess.
Discord is free, but they have the what is it, Discord Nitro or something like that. But you have to pay
Oh
for it.
yeah, with Game Pass. Yeah,
Yeah.
Some things you do. I think some
I don't
things they
even know what
going
it
too far with
was.
making people pay for. I think sometimes they getting out of hand. Like everybody, something that you should be able to do.
But what do you even gain from doing Discord Nitro? Like what
I don't
is
know.
what am I supposed to gain from that?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I never looked into it.
All right, we're
Like is
gonna
there
talk about
certain
gaming next
there's
week.
gotta be something
We're gonna
some
try.
kind of features.
We're gonna try to talk about gaming next week. But
Yeah.
yeah. But you know damn well if Bone was
I
talking,
mean
he would have went up.
we talked about the whole price hikes. We did talk about that and why that shit happened. And I
All
mean,
right, people. Think we'll rock it out with us.
word.
See.